you jump straight into the Taylor Swift and give them a round of applause for
Hey, yeah, I was
they wedding. I mean announcing their marriage and shit.
yeah, I was in here talking to myself. But yeah, I was brought up what's her name? The football player in Texas. Yeah. And thing about a
Oh
lot of
yeah.
the black queen community, I think it's mostly black women though. They up and roar about like he a traitor. You probably know more about him than I do, but he a
Yeah.
traitor because he
He used to date black
married
women.
or put a ring on Taylor Swift, but not the black chick. And they
I would have
say
did the
that
same
he
thing.
fumbled.
Nah, nah,
Say
nah.
he
Come on,
fumbled
come
it
on,
bad.
come on. Listen, this is what I hate about the black women.
Yeah,
When they start talking crazy, they get to talking.
right,
Okay, if we just compare it, to me, it's not even about because people don't know Travis Kelsey, that girl, which was a
right.
black girl who he dated before Taylor Swift. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what nobody says.
Right.
Trying to say that he fumbled the black girl and because he went and got Taylor Swift. No,
Mm-hmm.
nigga, he upgraded in every. And when I'm saying, I'm not talking because women, they don't understand value. We spoke
Right.
about that. So when women look at value, they look at, oh, but she's such a beautiful black queen, and nothing's better than beautiful black queens. And she did this, did that. Man, listen,
Yeah.
Taylor Swift is the most, if not one of the most decorated women performers, singers, and like women always talking about getting the bag, and then they mad at Travis Kelsey for getting with a woman who got the bag. How does that add up in their sense? Because they'll tell a woman to go get the bag. She get a nigga
Right.
no matter how bad that nigga is. If he a horrible nigga or not, he got the bag. That's a good deal.
Mm-hmm.
But then when
I mean,
this
that's the
nigga
only
say,
thing.
okay, I got this black girl, but I'm doing
Right.
all the pain. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. Go ahead.
No, what I'm saying is the black woman, she ain't bringing a fifth of what
No
Taylor
value.
Swift bringing.
No value. And you seen that interview she had a couple
Yeah,
months
I seen
ago,
the
right?
interview. Yeah,
And
yeah,
she
yeah.
was like, "I look like I bring something to, or what she say? I look like somebody that brings something to the
Yeah,
table."
go 50-50 with a nigga.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah, she's like, yeah. She say what she looked like going 50-50 with a man. What she looked like having to bring something to the table. So that already let me know that
mm-hmm,
Kelsey upgraded.
exactly.
Because guess what? I guarantee that when he with Taylor Swift, he don't gotta go 50-50. She could pay for everything. And I bet you
Right,
she don't mind
paying for
paying
everything.
for everything when they go out.
Right, and two things are happening as
But
well, though.
because, yeah, but because he's a man,
Mm-hmm.
go ahead.
No, just to interject real quick.
Go
But two
ahead.
things that happen as well, though. One, he's saving money because he ain't doing all the spending. And two, he making
Exactly.
money because now he got more fame, he got more business deals, he got more people that gonna buy a jersey because he married to Taylor Swift or whatever.
Yep.
And he
Oh
and
yeah.
he having that thing. What that football player that one of that championship did that were that was dating this
You talking about
um
Brady?
maybe it was her.
You talking about
Brady
Brady,
maybe.
who was
No, maybe it was him. Maybe the
married to
same
his
guy.
wife, and they
Maybe
got
the
a
same.
divorce,
No,
but he had
it was
everything in
him.
his
It was
mama
the
name.
same guy. It was Travis. It was the same guy. And thing about it,
Oh,
that
okay,
he gon' by him being married to Taylor Swift,
okay.
it
What
opened
about him?
more doors. That's more like also they're like a Jay Z and Beyonce
Yeah,
move. So now he opened up to more
yeah.
door to make more
I
business.
don't
So
know about
not
as big
only
as
is he
that.
saving money, he's making money. He's not just spending, and he not the top tier. They're you know, so they equally. I ain't gonna say equally. They're more equally yoked than him and the other female. The other female is just she looked nice, you know what I'm saying, but she's a liability. Taylor Swift is an asset.
Yeah,
Not only she can come
it's an
take care of
asset.
herself, she also can take care of you. She bringing value
Exactly.
into him.
Not only, but I don't mean to interject to you, but not only can she bring value to him, she bring generational wealth to his whole family. He already had generational wealth. But just imagine his generational wealth plus her generational wealth, nigga. That shit's abundant.
Dynasty.
You know, church people like to use those words, bro. But if he would have
Yeah.
stuck with that black woman, and I'm not saying that she doesn't have no value, far as I don't know what the fuck she does, but I'm not saying that she don't got some kind of
Look nice.
value, but her value is nowhere near touching the bottom of fucking Taylor Swift's shoes.
Mm,
And that's not a slight to her.
right.
But it's a crazy because black women love it when white men come cherish them. But let a white woman come cherish a black man, it's the most fucked up thing that they can see.
And that's why
A
they so
black
hurt.
man loving
now.
any other woman. Yeah,
It's a sin.
yeah.
And they hurt. And they feel
you know
like,
what?
oh, they hate niggas. They hate white guy. They like nobody. Like yo.
But listen, they hate to see it because every time when they see a white successful man choose a black woman, they be like, yeah,
should have been me.
yeah. Then when that nigga said,
We did it.
I'm done with her,
Yeah.
and he moved back because you know usually, and see, it's a difference between white men dating black women and white women dating black men. Once you go black, you never go back. It's only because of white women coming to black men. It was never white men coming to black women. It was like, oh, when I go to a black woman, I'll never go back. That's not how that's not how that sentence and that
it don't work that way.
Was properly represented. It's not properly represented. I mean, represented in the reverse. It only shows value when a white woman chooses a black man.
Right. Yeah.
Or any other culture. But I'm just saying, we talking about this. But Taylor Swift, man, like, come on, bro. And you know what? That you could tell. I'm gonna tell you one thing. I never seen the Kelsey family so happy as when he was dating that black girl.
Right.
They had this kind of joy on their face, bro. This kind of joy that I see from them. Oh boy, they was like, oh, we love the black. We really liked that black girl, but we love.
Right.
Taylor
but it's
Swift.
so many things they can relate to with Taylor Swift. They kids and nieces and nephews and cousins probably fans of her for one. And for two, okay, you bring
Not
your
only that,
you
she
got
comes
people
from their culture.
Exactly. I was say now we getting to know the white girl, so now we can relate to on that end. You probably got a black girl where
can
they
relate.
kind of like walk around edge and walk around certain topics and line where
eggshells,
they feel like
trying not to offend or trying to not misappropriate, because black
Right.
people will give, like, I just seen, and you know, I don't mind, I understand, but I don't even know why it's a conversation between black people and white people when it comes to the Kelsey and Taylor Swift thing. Because 99.9, fuck it, Bo. 100% of you motherfuckers out there, if you got to choose between the bitch that you with now and Taylor Swift, you choosing Taylor Swift. I don't care if she ain't got no ass, she ain't got no titties, because your legacy, if you have a baby with her, your legacy is cemented. Now like I said, you know how we are, Bo. We can deal in the bullshit, or we can keep it real. We can keep it gangster. We can keep it 100. Ain't nobody. Listen, I guarantee you, if we had put up a poll right now and go around and ask people who the fuck is Travis Kelce's first girlfriend, or that girl who he was with before, nobody knows her name. We just know she's a black girl. I don't know her name.
That's facts.
I don't know what she does. I don't know. I don't
even recognize
know who she was
her
before Kelsey.
unless they beside
Kelsey
each other.
gave her value.
That's facts.
Exactly. I wouldn't, if we was walking down the street and I saw her, I wouldn't have been like, oh, you know, that's Kelsey's old girlfriend. I wouldn't know her, because the only reason she was popular was because of Kelsey. Yeah. Kelsey was the one that brought value to her name. I'm not saying he made,
but they don't see that. Female don't see that shit.
Her
they
value,
think
but he
they
gave
brought
value
the value
in the
to
eyes of
him.
people. He the one who put value on her name.
She probably think that she introduced him to the black culture.
Yeah.
That's the way female think.
Man, you could tell by how Kelsey is. You could tell he has a great balance of fucking with black people and loving his own. He has a perfect balance. I could tell that way, but like I said, I've been watching Kelsey before I knew Kelsey like black women or dabble. You know, you could tell a motherfucker that dabble in others. Us as men, we could tell motherfuckers that dabbled in others.
Right.
I always knew that he dabbled in others. I didn't know he had an actual black girlfriend until they broke up. Because you want to know why though, Bo? And it's not even a deep thing. We as men don't give a fuck about another motherfucker relationship.
At all.
I don't care about
Not
Taylor
at all.
Swift and Kelsey being a thing at all. It's just a topic that
the media
people are
push
talking
and
about, but I don't give a fuck who
social media push.
that they're locked in and they got engaged. What the fuck does that matter? That's the problem with women. Yeah, that's the problem with women. They care too much about other motherfuckers' happiness and what they got going on.
Right. Instead
That's
of
why they
working on
can't
their
keep
own
nobody.
shit.
When you sit here watching everybody, yeah, you too busy looking at everybody else's relationship and your shit going to hell in the handbasket.
Right.
But you know, shout out to Kelsey and her. Because like I said, it's never a downgrade to get with. What'd you say?
I said shout out to the Swifties. That's the Taylor Swift fans. The Swifties.
Yeah, shout out to the Swifties. I know. And listen, you could, and it's been proven since he announced his engagement to Taylor Swift. I think his jersey shot up like 500%. Like all and look, when they announced it on his podcast jumped up millions, nigga. When he said that he was having his wife,
money.
She giving this nigga more value. So what's the problem?
You know what else?
But see, we have a victim mentality as black people. Go ahead. What else?
And I've been saying, you know what else? And also, there's going to be a lot of white bitches out here trying to get pregnant and married now. They seen the Swift leader, the Swiftie leader is getting married. Now they finna come settle down. Let me find someone. I can now find someone to settle down with. If Tay-Tay is finally getting married.
Did you, and you know, not to segue too far, I don't want to keep on. Because to me, it's who? Yeah. But you know what? I don't want to stay too long on Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, because to me that's not even really a conversation worth having, because like any smart person knows that he made this smart move. Whether it's for love, for business, for legacy, for whatever comes with this,
for whatever it was smart
engagement.
move. Yeah.
But but what I have been seeing a lot more is, and I guess this kind of segue to it, is I seen this white lady. She's been promoting, and I could tell she's doing it because she cares for black men, because clearly her boyfriend or her husband or whoever she with is black.
Right.
But she's also doing it because I don't know why we're in this culture where it matters so much who people date and who people choose to be with and who people choose to love.
Yeah.
It's weird. So people been getting on this one white lady about her telling like the reason that she was like, oh, you want to say all this, but maybe it's just because black men and white women really like each other. She was just putting it like, maybe it's not all the other stuff that she directed her she directed her commentary towards black women, though. She was like talking to black women, like, because I guess black women have been giving her a hard time about just cultural appropriation and being with black men and stuff, and saying, everybody got to read. What's so weird to me though is everybody got something to say about another motherfucker relationship, like their relationship matters. And my biggest thing, and I think we said this last time, all you people who have a problem with motherfuckers dating outside their race, you wasn't checking for them motherfuckers when they was looking for people in their race. And I'm going to stand on that. I'm going to stand on that to the end of time. If you really cared about them brothers and them sisters that leaving and going to a different race, where were you when they needed you? Where were you with the energy of loving black on black love? Where were you when that person needed you the most? It's so convenient now that you're here when that person found somebody else. But when that person was desperately looking for the love from their own culture, I don't matter what culture it is. I don't care if it was white looking for white, black looking for black, Asian looking for Asian. Whatever these motherfuckers who were first looking in their own culture and didn't get that love and wasn't shouted out, why you care now? You ain't care when the motherfucker was looking. And that's
They
my
don't
biggest
care
thing when it
now.
comes to these.
It's
They
a
don't care
thing
now. It's just a
where
good topic to have.
right, and they just feel
Shout
they
out to
don't want
football
to
this
like
week.
they don't feel like they don't want to feel like they got left behind. They like, oh, I had an opportunity
You
to do
already
it.
left behind though. How you that's even more dumb. You don't want to feel left behind when you're left behind. That's why you feel left behind. Like, I mean,
Yeah,
think about what that is. You're mad at somebody. You're mad because men are leaving you behind, but they're already gone. You're mad at men that's already gone. How can you be mad at how can you be mad at somebody who already made a choice and now you're trying to guilt trip them to come back? But if they come back, all you're going to do, because we know what black women do, and I think women in general, but I deal with black women, they hold shit over you. Them motherfuckers gonna hold that shit over you. Oh, I remember you left for that white bitch. Remember you left for that Asian
if it
chick.
don't work, they
Remember
hope
you
it don't
left
work.
for
Cause dang, but check this out, right? If that would have been like the flip side, and it like black woman, white girl, whatever, and then they broke
yeah.
up, and we'll be like, oh, you went over to them white folk, and they ain't worked out. Now you want to come back now, huh? Blah
Yeah.
blah. They do
Now
that
you want to
simple
come back
shit.
to the black man. Shut the fuck up. That's like nobody want to hear that
But
shit.
with female, they always don't want that until somebody else got it though. They deep into that. So now
Yeah.
that when the guys go and
Accountability
they
though.
happy, like, oh, he happy and shit. Oh, you happy because you got this white girl, this and that, whatever. Everybody got stuff to say, whatever. Cause I remember when I first my first time I went to Japan, right? When I first went to Japan, like so they had like when I first went to do the first orientation, right? Indoctrination orientation, right? One thing they said that they have I think it was an 80% divorce rate and like a 85% marriage rate for Japanese.
Yeah.
So they said it's a 85% chance that you will leave this country married to a Japanese. And it's an 80% chance if you come there married, you will leave there divorced. So when that being said, like there's plenty of Japanese out there, you know what I'm saying, if you looking for it, whatever, right? So it's abundance of them. So
Yeah.
I say all that background to say this, right? So I will see like black chicks on base, right? It was like 10 some years ago, whatever, right? And I would say I would speak to black chick, like, hey, what's up? Or I speak to black chick, right? To a black chick, I say, what's up? You know, when you talk, even with black folk, dude, you see somebody walking through you, nice, hey, how you doing? What's up? I would give like the ugliest look from these chicks. Like I just, you know what I'm saying? They look at like, oh, I'm not trying to holler at you. I'm just speaking to you. They give you a look like they trying to, like you trying to holler at them or something. Like, yo, I'm just speaking to another, you know what I'm saying, black queen
Yeah.
sister. But they would look at me like I'm just trying to holler at them. I'm just speaking to her like, yo, I'm not trying to holler at you. You know what I'm saying? Do you know how much pussy is
Yeah.
outside these gates? You know what I'm saying? And you want to have the attitude because they ain't buying it. Most female, they like shopping this and that, whatever. They probably find a dude that's on the same ship they own or something like that, whatever the fuck with. But most guys, you have the benefit
Yeah.
of the lane. You got the lay of the land. You can go outside the gate and snatch one up quickly. So there's no lack of ass there.
Facts.
But these chick will look at you and you can just be nice. Hey, what's up? Like, yo, I don't
There's
want
never
you.
been a
Trust me,
lack
I
of
don't want
ass.
you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking to you. You know what I'm saying?
I don't
But
want you, man.
they
Listen,
had this
I'm
type of
just being
thing
nice.
where, yeah. But someone had this type of thing where they look at you and
But you
like,
know,
oh, you want me. Everybody want me type of shit.
you know, I'm gonna go live on Instagram too through my phone, bro.
Mm, cool.
With the and I'm gonna see if I can add you through the Instagram live too, so we can go live on both. But
For
the
which
one thing
one?
that I agree with you, and if every time I'm gonna go live on Instagram on my phone, and
Okay.
so I don't know if it might I wanted to do it through both ways so they could see both of us. Um,
Yeah.
I don't know if you got to stand for
You
your
going through your
phone too.
personal account or do the
No, I'm
talk
gonna
to
do
your
it through
brother
the
account?
talk to your brother's account. Nah, why
Okay.
would I ain't gonna do that shit through my person. Yeah, through the person, through your account. But I don't know if I can add you. If you, I don't know if you can join through the same account. That's why I'm finna test and see.
I could do it. It was like when I used to do it, it wouldn't show the picture be weird. Cause I added to this the way we go live on YouTube, whatever. I will add the RTP or whatever to it. But thing about it, when it go live, it's weird how it shows up the videos and stuff. It'll show like half a picture or whatever, half the face. It was kind of weird.
Yeah, I don't know. It says right anywhere in the feed and scroll live, blah 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 blah. Blah. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the fuck they talking about. Let me do a practice run.
I know what.
But I don't even know how to start it up to know if I'm live or not, bro. To be really honest with you.
I'm not.
To
Yeah,
be
let me
honest
see.
with you.
I probably could do it, go live, but I don't know how to connect on that shit. Cause we wouldn't be connected to this stream unless I do it through this Riverside and shit. And use all that shit you gotta set up. I think you gotta set I can play with it from here. But you gotta set that shit up, I think, before you go live and shit.
Like I said, I don't know. On Instagram, it just you live. Now they got, and if you got like you gotta have like 1,000 or more.
For Instagram?
They trying to monetize it and make money off it however they can.
That's
But
going crazy. I know TikTok started doing some shit like that though.
the one black man. Let me see if I could do it through my own page and then send the invite to the chat. Let's see. Live. Now you can go live to close friends. They say you can only go live to your close friends only. Is that what they're saying?
That's through
I
Instagram.
think that's what they're saying. Yeah, that's through the Instagram. It looked like it's saying you can only go live through your whatever, bro. I'm trying to figure this shit out. I don't know. We probably should have did this before we started live.
We'll do it live.
We probably
do it live.
Fuck it. But like when I go to our page and I try to go to the live, it's not even there. Boom. Then when the live do get there, it says now you can go live to your close friends only. I go there, close friends will be notified. Click on the live. Your account is no longer available for live. We change requirements to the feature. Only public accounts with 1,000 followers or more will be able to. Oh, that's why. So we don't got 1,000 people, so we can't go live on Instagram, that's dumb as shit. Really,
very dumb.
Like, the fuck is you talking about 1,000 people just to go live? I can't lively stream myself, whatever. But
Nigga
back to what
retarded.
the topic was. Most people who talk about black men, other than black women, have nothing but high things to say. I mean, don't get it twisted. Everybody has their type. So of course you're
Right.
gonna have them women that chose wrong. I'm not saying every black man is perfect, nor is any person, but when you go to other cultures, you don't they want to be with you. So it's like they be like, oh, how nice black men speak to them and how much they, we
Put them on a
give
pedestal and shit.
reassurance to the women
Yeah.
we choose. Yeah, we because we really love women.
Right.
We adore women. We love women. So especially when we're trying to have things with them, do things with them, we'll put them in, and I just feel like that's how it works. Like nobody just I don't think black men are out here just let me wake up and be nasty to a bitch. Like I think there are people that do that, but for the
Right.
majority, it ain't no black man saying, you know what, how can I make a black woman day be fucked up? I just don't believe that shit, bro.
At all.
Like,
It's not
yeah, like
reality.
let me go fuck up a black woman day to day. But I do
Yeah.
believe that some black women wake up and be like, because I done seen them. You'll go to a
Right.
job, like, and the black woman, when she started talking to you, she just got the nastiest attitude. And it's like, I just seen you smiling and being happy with that white man. I come
Mhm.
in your face. I say, how you doing, ma'am? Da da da. You got an
Attitude all of a
attitude.
sudden, huh?
You don't let your trauma run over to me. Yeah, you don't let your trauma affect me. And I ain't did nothing to you.
I don't even know you,
But I always
man.
got space. Yeah, exactly. But I'm one person, I always got space to give people a little breathing room. Because I
Right.
understand that not everybody has the coping mechanisms to be able to separate work from home, one customer from another.
Right.
So I give people grace that I understand, okay, she must be having a bad. I just don't entertain people. You know what I'm saying? When I see a woman, she can't like I think that's the biggest thing I done did with my maturity level, bro.
Right.
I'm just not arguing with no female no more.
Mm.
I barely did as before, but I'm definitely not now. So when a woman come and tell me something, and because a lot of women look for that back and forth, I just be like, okay. Women hate that. Women hate that okay. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. And you stand on your okay and leave. I listen. I did this the other day. I was at school. School starting up and shit. We back. Motherfuckers. Somebody ran into me. I ain't gonna sit here and say I've been in my top form when it's being approached by people, but I always try to never let people know what I'm going through when I'm at
Right.
school.
Yeah.
But I had somebody. She was talking to me and she was just like, I feel like she feels entitled to something. So I just looked at her, I said, okay. And I turned my back and walked away.
Yeah.
Somebody else saw me and was like, yo, you wild as shit. He was like, I think that person was still talking to you. Oh, I know they was still talking to me. But there was no value in the conversation.
Right.
The conversation was
Makes
just
sense.
feelings being said. There's
Mhm.
no value for that here at school.
Right.
Especially when it has nothing to do with me doing anything personally to you. You just want to express your feelings and your opinions because of something. I be wearing my brother's shirt to school a lot.
Yeah.
So, we got the you could be able to scan the back and let people. So,
Right.
people, I'm always promoting us. So I go to
Yeah.
school wearing this a lot. Not a lot. I only been to school 4 days. I wore it 2 days out of the 4 days I went to school. But the 2 days that I went, people was interested. Like, talk to your brothers. What's that? I was like, oh yeah, I do podcasts.
Right.
Oh, what? You do pod? Okay, let me got it out. So one of the girls who saw the shirt and was like, oh, you did say you was doing podcasts. I was like, yeah, y'all thought I was lying. Like I
That's just
do
funny.
podcasts. Like,
Yeah.
and not only that, we guarantee you that we do it every week. Like I said, we've been good. Like me and my bro, like I don't care what nobody say. We show up every week for y'all.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? But I guess she scanned it. She checked some things out. She didn't really agree with my ideology. And I don't have a problem with disagreement. I don't
I
care.
get a lot
Like
of
that
that.
doesn't bother me. But it was just go ahead. What you laughing about?
I get a like I get a lot of cause people will watch it, but they're not gonna react. Cause I've been knowing like a lot of the
Yeah,
posts. I don't know if
exactly.
it's TikTok or Instagram, whatever. The view been steady in between the 100 to 250 views or whatever. Like
Yeah,
people watch it, but they don't react. But if I get
yeah,
motherfucker that would hit me up and like, oh well, if you feel blah blah, or this and that, whatever.
yeah. On a personal
And
tip.
right, but like
Yeah.
if you want
And
something to say, come on the podcast. Speak your mind. So that's our
even if you don't want to come
conversation.
on a podcast, come say it in, yeah, have a conversation so that the rest of the viewers, because you might have people who feel the same way.
Right.
But it's hard to talk about something on the podcast the next week when it was privately said to us in person or
Right.
over the
I'm not
phone.
gonna
You know,
remember that shit. I
it's
only
like
remember the shit I planned to
I
say
tell people
earlier
all the time.
today.
Yeah, but that's what and that's where I'm getting at about this podcast. This is not a podcast that's scripted. There's no scripts for this. As you could just see when we was in the middle of the podcast now. We trying to get some other shit live while we doing this. This is
Yeah.
literally a live podcast, unedited, raw.
It's a literally
So
recorded
when you
conversation
say
that
something
you
to
get
me, yeah, and I'm like, I'm telling her, and I said this to multiple people. Go ahead and say it in the chat. Go ahead and say it. Join us while we live. Say your opinions while we live, and we'll answer them live. You know what I'm saying? And I understand everybody can't catch us live because usually we do it pretty early on my time, pretty late your time. On a Friday, people still at work and shit. I get it. But we got to understand though that I got other shit to do. I'm not gonna remember your conversations that we had personally. If you put it in the chat, we can always pull it up and be like, okay, this person asked us this in the chat. Let me answer it. But if you ask me something personally, I'm not gonna remember
hit my inbox
fully
up
in
and
detail what
shit.
you said. I might remember, oh, somebody said something about something, but I can't really. Yeah, just like hit the line, nigga. Like,
Just like
shit, say what
my
you say.
homegirl hit me
The
up
one thing
like,
about me is,
now if it say one thing my homegirl hit me up about when I posted that busy fucking for nacho video. I had reposted.
oh yeah, I see you
right?
reposted that. But people don't know that's old.
Yeah. Yeah. And thing about it, my homegirl hit me up and like, no filter. Like, no, we get raw. We go raw here.
Yeah, within the first 2-3 pockets to you raw nasty. I seen some. I didn't even know you reposted that until somebody commented on it, talking about laughing emoji nachos.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but I'm gonna be honest with you, Bo. Hold on, real quick. Goddamn mom calling. I don't know what she's calling about. Hey, I'm doing a podcast.
Oh, okay. All right. Call me when you're done.
All right then. Say hey to everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah, we gonna have Jackie on the podcast sooner or later for her to talk her truth.
Through. Pull up.
I'm on here with Bo right now, just me and Bo.
Okay. Say hey. Hey, everybody.
They can hear you through the
What
mic.
up, Jackie?
They can hear me?
Yeah, they can hear you. I got you at the mic. You can't hear them. You can't hear Bo because he in my headset, but he said, hey.
Okay. All right. Hey, everybody that's on the Talk to Your Brothers. I will be on the podcast soon.
Hey, shout out to Mom
Hey.
All right. But if you're telling me about some of the apartment stuff, I've been getting all the emails because you gave them my email, so I've been getting all of them.
Okay, so I can know which one we're gonna apply for.
All right, we'll talk after the podcast.
All right.
Love you too. Look at that raw and unedited, bruh.
Hey,
Yeah, she gonna be on the podcast soon. But like I said, man, and I think, and you know, shout out to the people who do fuck with us. Like my homeboy Brown, he'll be coming through soon. My homeboy
Yeah.
Sneed, like I said, we got a lot of guest people who want to be on that, who know us. And like the one thing me and Brown, as you saw, he really enjoys the authenticity of our podcast. Like we don't be capping, we ain't trying to put on, like we clown ourselves more than we clown anybody else. But like I said before, it's hard to tell my stories and not include certain people in them. And it's
Right.
not me trying to make them look bad, but this is just my truth. And I
Yeah.
give everybody, you know, me and you, but we give everybody space to come on this motherfucker and speak
Mhm.
their truth. If we wrong or if you shit, bro. Even shout out to DeRamus. I seen DeRamus start following us. So I
Yeah.
don't know who told DeRamus about the shit, but shout out to DeRamus, nigga. Like much love for bro
Shout
for
out.
fucking with us, man. I got
Hey,
shout
can
out to
verify the
him,
story.
bro. Like
We know, but we bullshit you not. Hey, facts.
hey,
We're having.
if he want to
We're
come
cause
on
who
and get
doesn't
some
like a good
grievances off about
conversation?
us,
Say what?
hey,
We're having recorded
a good
conversation and you
conversation.
giving you a listen in.
Exactly.
That's what it is.
Yep.
And who don't like a
So
great conversation?
that's what's it about, bro. So who don't like a real conversation instead of having fake scripted conversations? I watch a lot of these podcasts, and you know me, I've been watching podcasts for a long time.
Yeah.
A lot of it's been scripted, and it's almost seen played out.
Right.
Scripted. When you go on script, it's almost boring.
Right. It have
You know what I'm saying?
that
So,
flow.
I don't know if
flow no
yeah, that
rawness.
fluff. They got a lot of fluff in ours, and ours is raw and uncut. So, of course, Trump been making a lot of moves. He fired the and I don't even want
Lisa.
to get into Trump right now. I want to get
Okay.
into Trump later. We can
Yeah.
get into Trump later. Let's get into Trump later because you know how everybody know how me and you feel about Trump. But we'll get into that a
Yeah.
little later, just like we'll get into finances a little later.
Cool.
Back to the money. I've been looking and seeing, like, you know, just the interaction between men and women. Like I even seen when we was talking to Kurt last podcast, and he was
Mhm.
telling us about certain things, and I
His
seen we got a
situ-
lot of
yeah.
views for the videos that he put up about his person. And you know, and I shout out to him again because he bared his soul
Right.
on this platform. You know, it wasn't
Rawness.
scripted. That's his real life shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Raw. It was just like, that's what I'm saying. And I think a lot of, especially the men that follow us, I think they appreciated
Yeah.
the rawness of somebody coming on really speaking, you know, because a lot of people scared. And I was just having this conversation with my homeboys. It's like motherfuckers be so scared to say what they got to say because they scared that the women in their life, like it's like the women in their life got them by the balls.
Right.
You can't do nothing because she got you by the fucking. Listen, I told my nephew, I told my homeboys this. Listen, I love women, but I can't let women tell me what moves to make.
How to feel, how to talk, how to
It
say,
just
how to speak,
it's
how to
yeah,
be
what to
me.
do, what's right, what's like. I can't do it. And I'm not saying that other men are wrong for doing it, but it's just not me. It's just not me. I can't
It worked
I
for
can't
you.
fake the funk just because because I want to keep that pussy around for a little longer. I can't do it. Like motherfuckers is crazy. And then I just saw these podcasts talking about how evil women is, and I think people, like I said, we talked about this on the podcast too. I think everybody is inherently evil.
Right.
We inherit that like that's what the Bible
Mhm.
say. We inherit evilness. So I don't think that a woman is any more evil than a man. I just think that we all evil. You got to work hard to be good.
Mm-hmm.
But I met a woman last night. It was these 3 ladies last night. I was out smoking outside my hotel. And
Right.
because there's no smoking here, I went out to smoke a blunt. Women, they was cool women. A white woman, a black
Mm-hmm.
woman, and it looked like I think the other lady, she might have been white and Spanish. Older
Yeah.
women. And, older women always had a little, I think older women always had a little thing for me. But the crazy part, and I'm just painting a picture. I'm talking to my homeboys. They playing music. It was a good night, beautiful night. I'm talking, spoken to my homeboys. After I seen the black lady seen me first. She kind of smiled. She went back to doing her thing. White Spanish. I could tell she talked to the white Spanish lady. The white and
Right.
Spanish lady is the one that came and spoke up. Oh, handsome. You know what I'm saying? They took a shot at me in the dark.
Yeah.
And I feel like with men, we're choosing, even though I felt like the black woman was more attractive in my speed, I accepted the white woman and the Spanish woman because they put themselves out there. I felt like the black
Mm-hmm.
woman wanted me to come over and talk to her.
Right. She deserves. One thing about her, no matter what situation, what country, what culture they at, they still feel like you are entitled to come to them and show yourself and present yourself.
Yeah.
When there
Yeah.
are other cultures that willing to attack
Yeah.
each other to be at your present, to be at you and be like, hey, let them know, hey, I'm interested. I feel like a lot of black
Yeah.
females got too much pride to be like to go for something, to compete for something.
Yeah.
And that's probably what happened. You probably witnessed
Yeah.
firsthand. I
And
mean,
but
pretty
like
sure
I
you see a
said,
lot.
I noticed that she noticed me first.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yeah, yeah, firsthand, bro. But like I said, she noticed me and she gave me the look like she was attracted to me and she was interested. And I think that she was like, okay, now be the man that people say that that women want you to be. Come and approach us. But and I'm speaking to women. Like when you think about that, when you got women that's with other women,
Right.
and I'm a lone man by myself,
Mm-hmm.
the
Yeah.
odds are against me, and it doesn't play into my odds to walk up to you while you with 2 other women.
Exactly.
It's just not a smart move on my behalf because
Mm-hmm.
now I might settle for the black woman and she might not even like me like that. She might just be interested, but the other 2 could have been very interested. Eh, this nigga, why I just say you raised your hand, nigga?
I just saw that. I didn't. I like. Damn, got new features in here. So I had to see what it do. I had to play with it, man.
That nigga, it just popped on my screen talking about Bo raised his hand. I'm like, the fuck is this nigga raising his hands for, bro? Like this nigga wild as shit, bro.
Yo, I didn't know they had this shit
But
on here. I'm just not
just say,
noticing
I mean,
this
of
shit.
course, I didn't really do nothing. Yeah, I didn't do nothing with none of the females. I had conversated with her for a second because I was too locked in a conversation that I was having with the bros.
Right.
But the white woman and the Spanish woman, the ones that really were pursuing me,
Mm-hmm.
which I feel like is the right thing to do because it's 3 of y'all.
Right.
It's 1 of me.
Mm-hmm.
So whoever really
Like,
want to talk to me should come over.
yeah.
I think that's just good business. Yeah,
Common sense.
yeah. Good business.
Supply and demand.
I give off good energy. I
Supply
saw
and
this one white.
demand.
I saw this one girl. Yeah, I got this one girl at my school. She works in the tutoring hall. She's such a beautiful soul, black girl.
Right.
She's always like, every time she see me, she's like, "Oh, you always give me such good energy." She's like, every time I come around you,
Yeah.
such good energy. And she a black girl. She's not a.
Mm-hmm.
She clearly she's other culture. I don't think she's just American black. I think she's mixed with other culture.
Okay.
But she is one of the few people like, and I get a lot of that from the school. Like the teachers, like people, they love the energy. And I always try to give off that, but like I don't go to a predominantly black school. I go to mostly foreigners. There's a lot of foreigners, which means it's a lot of African students, a lot of Asian students, a lot of white students, a
Let me
decent
ask you
amount of
this
black.
though. Let me ask you this.
Go
So
ahead.
have you been to like a more predominant black college before?
Yeah, I've been to HBCUs, nigga.
So let me ask you this. So do you feel like you have more opportunity given that the college you at now, the mixed college, or like the HBCUs or the predominantly black colleges?
Oh, that's
And
a
I
good
mean, like
question.
around the opportunity, you know what I'm saying? Say you walking by and somebody like, hey, you want to go to this place, and it'd be like the fucking Mary cousin or some shit like that, or
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this, and this is what I just noticed from anything, bro. Like it don't even gotta
right.
be from HBCU compared to other what's the name? I noticed that when you go to a black, I mean, you know, black functions. If you go to a black function, it's a gift. It's a different kind of love that you get when it's
Right.
a black. But that different kind of love comes with popularity and how people see you. We as a black
Mm-hmm.
culture, we only really show genuine love if okay, you got on the freshest shit. You
Right.
cool, like you got some kind of vibe and some kind of what's the name about you. So
When you
when you
have
and
something
it's
to
the same way
provide.
when you go to a black school. When you go to a black
That's right.
school, yeah, when
Mm-hmm.
if you broke and you poor and you don't really look like you look bummy or something like that, because of how our culture has always been, we'll rag on that person and like the love. So what I'm saying is
Push it to the side.
going to a black college, if you have something to offer, or if you have some kind of if you got some kind of notoriety about you or some kind of some kind of motion about you, then HBCUs is all love.
Right.
But I don't know if the opportunities are there with
Just love.
HBCUs like it is with other schools. I'm not sure. I've never been to a HBCU for a full term. I just experienced it through other people going dating. My one of my girlfriend back in the day, she was a major in nursing at BCC. I had a cousin that went to BCC. I had cousins that been in FAM. I was on FAM campus a lot with my cousins, all black college, and I loved them. I was in my mind, I
Mm-hmm.
thought, and when I was growing up, I had two schools. It was Florida because I'm a diehard Gator fan. I grew up that,
Right.
and it was FAMU. FAMU is a HBCU. I don't
Mm.
think that my cousin. Shout out to my cousin Chris. He'll be here September. I love the fuck out of him, bro. One of the
Yeah.
smartest, just a person who takes advantage of opportunities is him. Every
Mm.
opportunity that was afforded to him, he took advantage of it and did the right way. So I
Right.
don't want to sit there and say you can't do it because he did it. And he's doing it
Mm-hmm.
at the highest level from a HBCU. And not only that, he has his own foundation. He's giving back. He's a part of the alumni of FM. So I don't want to make it seem like you can't. You can.
Mm.
But my cuz he had scholarships. He had good backings. He had things that was aligned for him to be able to achieve at his highest level. Let's just say that.
Right.
Far as me being a loner, just like never like just bouncing, you know me, I'm bouncing around. I'm just popping up in college. It's
Yeah.
love, nigga. They want me to be on the student council. They want me to be a part of the work program for the veterans. Like when you go to those colleges that's mixed and diverse and you bring diversion from a different way with
Mm-hmm.
it's embraced more. I can say that when
Right.
I go to my college, I don't feel burdened or I don't feel like, you know what I'm saying, the weight of being in college is weighted. It's really
Right.
easy, nigga. Like from the people that I be cool with, from every student that I'm with, it's kind of like, and all because I'm in cybersecurity and IT. Most of the people who's there, they're not black. I got a lot of white, African, Asian people in my class.
So
So
you
all the
feel
people that I
there's
rock
more
with,
network
I
possibility.
yeah, it's more. It's not that I feel I know that the networking opportunities are greater.
Mm,
You feel me?
yeah.
I know, because when you have, and I'm just saying, think about it the way I'm saying it. When you have diversity, networking is going to be greater. If I go to a place where it's only black people and it's dominated by blacks and everything, and which is not nothing wrong with it, but what I'm saying, you kind of limit yourself to that pool of what you can do.
That threshold of
But because I'm cool with Africans, I'm cool with Asians, I'm cool with this people and white people, I'm gonna have way more opportunities and more networking abilities because of having the diversity. And that's what America's about. Well, it used to be about was the diversity chain.
Mm,
So I don't think that it's a bad thing, bro. Because I don't want to say definitively, oh, this college you could do. No, but based off of what I'm trying to do, because it's all based off what you're trying to do. Based off
right.
what I'm trying to do and the opportunities that I'm looking for, I am at my best by being in a diverse college.
Mm.
I
So
would
it's more
love to though
beneficial
when I
for
go to
you.
get my master's. Yeah, if
Yeah.
I would love though to go when I go to get my master's, if I can go
But
to an HBCU and get my master's, because by then it
degrees
doesn't matter
is
because my networking has already been done.
yeah. Cause a lot of people
Fuck
will
no,
say
no,
college is kind of like a
nah.
scam. Cause a lot of
I
people
mean, it
get
is a scam for
degrees
as money,
and
but
then they
it's
get
not a
a
scam
job.
for as
Now, I say a lot of people get
go ahead,
degrees,
go
then
ahead, go
get a
ahead, go ahead.
job that's not related to the degree they have. So
And,
they spent all this money getting this
and that's because
degree.
of the work demand. A lot of
Yeah,
and see, that's an obscure fact.
right.
Okay, let's talk about that a little bit. It's an obscure fact. The reason that it's an obscure fact is that, okay, let's say everybody wanted to be a lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
So you got all these students paying monies to be lawyer, but you can't if there's only 40,000 jobs for lawyers and you got 140,000 people getting a degree for lawyer, guess what? Not everybody's going to be able to be a fucking lawyer, even though you got the degree, because the demand for it is not as high. So that's why I said it's an obscure
Mm,
fact. When you go to
yeah,
school, that's why I say college is a double-edged sword, because
right.
now you don't have to go to college to learn something. You can learn
Mm-hmm.
everything you want to learn, like we say on YouTube University.
Right.
But the side to that is that only works if you're trying to start your own business. If you're
Yeah.
going to work for a Fortune 500 company, nigga, you don't think they're gonna make you have a degree? You don't think that you're gonna have to
You gotta go by their rule.
come bring in some kind of certificate saying that somebody validated you for the knowledge that you have? You got to go by their. That's what I'm saying. So college is a double-edged sword. Like, yeah, college is a scam in the sense of how much you're having to pay for it, because it's out of it. But nigga, I get money from the Navy and all kind of shit, and I still owe these crackers. I mean, God forgive me, these colonizers banks $2,000.
Yeah.
I gotta pay these motherfuckers $2,000 for being a out of state person going to college here.
I would think they would like I don't know. I would think they would cover some of that shit. You know what I'm
You would think
saying?
they would cover some of it, but them motherfuckers sent me a bill for this semester saying $2,000. But
Yeah.
back to what I was saying, to complete the full circle of what you were saying, I think it
Mm-hmm.
depends on the degree. If you get
Right.
a degree in a job that's undermanned and underfunded, then your degree mean a lot. Your degree gonna
Right.
help you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
If you went and you did your bachelor's and you got a master in a field where they need people, then hell yeah, your degree matter, because that's gonna get you way more money. But if you got a degree in a field that's overmanned and overpopulated with people, then guess
Mm.
what? You're gonna feel like your degree doesn't matter,
Right.
because there's no opportunities for you to use your degree because it's oversaturated with people. And that's the problem with businesses and degrees. Degrees, it take a while to get. So if you sitting here looking in 2025 and they saying, hey, nursing is open, um how like business management and agriculture farmer or architect. They're all booming businesses right now. By the time you
Mm,
get done with college, it might not be booming.
right.
You see what I'm saying? And
Makes sense.
when you got on-hand skills, like when you have on-job skills where you done been in the field and done it, people are gonna take you over. People are gonna take the people who actually done worked in the field over somebody who's a newbie who never worked in the field and coming from college and only know book smarts. Because
Yeah.
there's always a balance of book smarts and just knowing the job that you got to know. That's why they all like I said earlier. That's why they always tell you that, oh, we want somebody with at least 2 years of experience.
Right.
So you can have your college degree and it'll give you like I said, depending on the field you're going to, it's important because people in America has not moved away from having some kind of certificate proving that you know what you know. And I think that
'Cause
people have gotten way too go ahead.
I would say, cause think about it, a lot of force of where the money going into is stuff that don't require a degree. Like people started like podcasts, people doing online stuff, people doing streaming, people doing finding a lot of wave to new jobs. So a lot of people that making a lot of money, usually it's not going the degree route.
But you got to realize, Bo, what you got to take into consideration though, Bo. When you speak about those things, you got to realize that a lot of people have other jobs besides the podcast job. So
Right.
it's not like they just going and working straight at podcasts. Nah, they not.
Mhm.
So it's easy to say, hey, these people, these jobs that don't take a degree. But yeah, think about it. If you go look at half of the people who got major social media platforms, they tell you, man, I've been doing this for 6 years. I was doing this shit for 10 years. I've been doing this. I just got famous now. So
Right.
believe me that they got a degree in something. They don't win and got a degree in something to
Right,
keep
right.
them
But dang,
afloat
the different it's some degree, but
until this
here's the
boom.
thing though, right? Thing about it is the degree they got in is through
Yeah,
experience in doing. Now you paying 4 or 5 years
yeah.
of book and learning this way or whatever, but you get out and still ain't got no job. So I think it's a pivot going on where you're getting compensated for your experience of doing. Cause now it
Yeah.
makes
Well,
more
I mean,
sense
that's
for
what I
you.
said. Yeah.
It makes more sense of me. Okay, how about if you go to my university and I teach you how to do this job, right? As soon as you start and finish this, you're able to
Yeah.
make money in this job. If I teach you how to invest,
Yeah.
right? As soon as while I'm teaching you how to invest, you're making money. You're learning. You're seeing what you can do. When you're in college, you don't know what you can able to do. You just in this
Yeah.
classroom and you learning stuff and a lot of shit that has nothing to do with your degree. Why
Yeah.
you need elective? This don't make any
Well, I
fucking sense.
mean,
Why
that
you take
but I mean, if we really gonna talk like that, then Bo. Hey, listen, if we gonna talk how you talking, then think about it. We gotta go back to high school ain't really that important. Because
it's
high
not.
school really ain't teaching you no shit that you need to be moving
But
forward
check
in the
this out
fucking
though.
world.
But you gotta see
If
why high
anything, they
school was
need to
created
do.
and who created high
Oh, okay, go
school.
ahead.
So when you look at the reason for high
Yeah.
school, the high school was not created for you to do some success. It High school was created for you to learn how to follow rules, for you learn to ask for permission. High school was created for you to be a follower. It created for you to stay at a threshold. Called excuse me. If the people that created high school wanted
I
you
think
to be
college is the
workers.
same way too.
Right. It's
College,
an extension of that. It's just people getting paid off for
I
making
think
more money.
college,
It's a business.
yeah, I
College is
think
a
college is the
business.
same thing. Exactly. College, yeah, it's a business. Yeah, I'm about to say college is making you a worker for somebody else. They're teaching
Right.
you how to be a worker for somebody else with the with the bonus of being able to do it yourself. But that's why a lot of these jobs are now going to but that's why a lot of people are promoting and pushing towards entrepreneurship, like which is
Right. That's
to
what
what
the
you're
benefit.
talking about.
Entrepreneurship is the
Okay,
way to
I'm
go.
gonna tell you like this, and yeah, yeah, okay, and this is what I'm telling you, and I agree with you 100%. In the world we live in now, you don't need to go to college unless you want to do something like working, like I
Work for
said,
another
Fortune
motherfucker.
500 companies. Yeah, work if you're trying to work for another motherfucker and go to a Fortune 500 company or go work for some kind of downtown business law firm or something,
Or
they
certified.
require
Yeah.
you to have certificates and college degrees. Yeah,
Right.
because you got to
Certain
be. That's what a
licenses and
certificate is. It's a
certified.
certification. That's
Yeah.
what a certificate is. It's a yeah. You got to have certain licenses to do this. But
Right.
because the world is moving towards AI and technology, you don't really need that to get a technology job.
Right.
Because what we were speaking on earlier is that most tech jobs do on job training. They just need
Right.
you to know something. And this is what's the
Yes.
beautiful about the computer program and just
Right.
computers, working with computers, because you could teach yourself. YouTube will teach you everything you need to know. But the good thing with computer, and because it's gonna be running the world, you'll never run out of jobs in that field because you need money, because it's a steady growing field. Now you can, and then IT program, it's many different avenues within the IT program. So of course we're pushing more towards AI. Now, when you start fucking with AIs, you have to have some kind of knowledge. You can't just YouTube that shit and go in, because you got to know code. It's a lot of languages you got to learn that
Right.
just
But
going to
with
school is
AI,
not.
you ain't
Just
gotta know
going on
code
YouTube
no more
University.
though. If you yeah, you gotta have some sense of
No,
code, whatever.
see, this is
You
all
don't know
right.
how to
Let me
write
stop you
it.
right there, because, but not even that. And this is what I learned from being in the IT program. Because
Right.
people say that. I hear a lot of people say with AI, you don't know. With AI, you need to know that shit even more, because yes, the AI can create its own codes and shit, but who's gonna check to make sure the code's right? You gotta have
Right.
somebody who's making sure that whatever this AI is putting out makes sense. You can't just say, "Oh, we finna let the computer do it
Right.
because we just know it." No,
But what
we
the
know if
AI
anybody who's
does,
dealt with technology,
but
AI
what
can't
the
do nothing
AI
more than
does,
what we put into the AI.
yeah. But what the AI does, it take away from the worker. Like if you're the let's say the
Go ahead, I'm
mastermind,
listening.
if you the one that want this created or whatever, and you kind of the ins and out of it, and you instead of if you don't have a time, instead of you doing it yourself, AI creates that. It create AI take that away for you hiring somebody to extra code, whatever. You of course you're gonna have to know something about, oh, this code had to have this, the ins and out of the overall view. If you got the overall view, you understand it,
Yeah.
whatever, but you don't have time to
Yeah.
go in and create it. You can get an AI to create it for you. Now, if you know coding and this and that, whatever, you're gonna understand like how helpful AI is. If you don't know shit about coding and this and that, it's just gonna be random shit that okay, I can create, but I don't know the fuck I'm doing. But if you someone that's in there and been there, what
Yeah.
the AI does
And
is it take away it saves you money, take away the work for you. It make it easy for you. If I already know how to code and do this and that, now I know I need this, somebody need to do this. I can do AI, it do it for me. It make it easier for me.
But okay, and this is what I agree with you 100%. But listen to what I'm saying about that.
Right.
When usually, I'm let's say more than usually, whoever's
Yeah.
gonna be using this AI program, they're not gonna have knowledge of the AI program. It's like Wendy's use AI program,
Right.
McDonald's use AI. Everybody's gonna use an AI program. So just because they're using it doesn't mean they know how to use it. So you're gonna always need somebody. You're gonna have to hire somebody who knows. Oh, if this AI shit don't work right, or if something goes wrong, we need somebody who knows how to use it. Now, of course, if you're an AI dude building an AI program and using it for, you don't need other workers because you are the brains behind the AI. But most people
Right. But
who's
the
gonna
creator
use
you don't
AI
need.
have no kind
But
of background in AI.
right. If you, yeah,
That's what I'm
right.
saying. Yeah,
But
if
you know, just the
like say
creating
because
portion.
if
Yeah,
I go into it, yeah. Okay, that's what I'm saying. If you just speaking on the creative portion, then yeah, like you don't need a degree to help you create it because like it'll show you how to do it.
right.
But the reason you go get a degree is not because you need to know it. It's because somebody else needs your help knowing it because they don't know it. So
Mm-hmm.
usually when you take your skills, somebody needs this skill because at their job, somebody doesn't have the skill that you have.
That's gonna be the
And
job.
and
That's
that's
gonna
the
be
way
you.
that society is built.
Yeah, and you create and you
That's what I'm
teaching
saying. I'm
how to
gonna be the
use
job. So
this.
now,
They're
but
gonna be
that's
the job.
exactly that's what I'm telling you. So having this knowledge and being able to do it is good for me because, like I said, I go to school. I'm going to school, and my teachers keep it 100 because that's the one thing I love about IT programs. They'll let you know, hey, nigga, you don't have to pay me to do this. You didn't have to come to college. You could have went on Cisco, and they got
Mhm.
classes, Bo, where everything that I'm learning. Matter of fact, everything that my teachers are teaching me is on Cisco. I can go to Cisco, pay the money. Only thing different is I actually paid the money
Hands
because I
on.
paid the school to
Right.
pay for this program. Yeah. But I could have just paid Cisco the programming and learned it myself. But the good thing about teachers is when you don't understand something and you can't figure it out, you have
Right.
them to
Give you that hands-on learning.
be able to go to because they've been in that field. So it's always good to have somebody because trying to learn it by yourself, I'm not saying you can't, but learn it. We all know anytime you do something by yourself, it's 10 times harder
Right.
because you got nobody you can turn to. You got to go to yourself. So that's the one good thing about schooling and teachers is that when I don't know something, instead of trying to go on YouTube and find a video and try to, and when the video don't be specific, they give you a broad video. But when you got a
Right.
class with your teacher right there, you can just be like, hey, Mr. Smith, or whatever your teacher is, I need to know this. And that teacher, you're depending on this teacher
So
who's
when you
supposed to
have
have
obstacles.
20, 30 some years in this field of just pure knowledge of being, like you say, they got the work experience.
Right.
Yeah, they got the work experience though. They the ones who went and worked at IBM for 30
Right.
years and now they decided that they was done with IBM. They want to give back to because that's what really I think as a teacher you should do is that I did this for so long. I want to give back to the new generation. So I'm gonna go be a teacher.
Right.
And I think that's one of the greatest helps for me with going to school is because I've been out of school a long time, bro. It's a lot of shit that even though I know some shit, because like all my teachers always tell me, man, you one of the smartest, but I got life going on. Life is life and nigga. So
Yeah.
sometimes I don't have enough time to go YouTube everything. I need to be able to talk to my teacher and be like, hey, what's this? I need help with this. I'm trying to figure this out. So that's why I
Right.
said college is a double-edged sword. If the job has a demand for you, then it's good. If your career and your degree doesn't have a demand for you and they don't need you, it's a waste. Well, you'll look at it as a waste because you'll be like, damn, I went here and I spent 8 years trying to get this degree just to get into a field where they're not hiring. Or maybe it's a field where they're hiring, but when you first went to go get into it, they was offering 240,000 a year. Now they might only be offering 78,000. But I think
And
my,
that's
my
why
my and I
I
think
think
what me and you both let me say this before you say this. The one thing that I think that me and you both can agree on is that you should work for yourself.
mm, totally agree
You
with
should
that.
learn a skill and be able to work for yourself you should work for yourself. When I say work for yourself, you should be a private contractor. You
Right.
should be able to set your own market to what people need and sell
Hmm.
yourself to people. Because that's the way that we are moving in this world. We're moving to this world where you got to be a contractor.
And then how you supposed to be anyway. You should
I
look
don't
at
care what
yourself
you're
as your
doing.
own entity.
And I want to be the reason I chose like and I exactly. Exactly. And that's how I look at it. I look at it can be anywhere. Like I did my introductions with my discussion board for my class, and they asked me like, she asked you what's your 5-year plan, and most of the students there, they was like, they didn't really know what their 5-year plans were,
Right.
and I did. Like I told her, I say, well, shit, within a year and a half, I plan on having my associates. I plan on having enough knowledge to know cybersecurity, get my certificates from Cisco, and become a contractor working for some company remotely. Then I want to be able to go online and continue my schooling to get my bachelor's and master's to the point where I can have my own business, my own cybersecurity business. The goal is to have my own cybersecurity business and run it remotely from wherever the fuck I am. That's the one beautiful thing about working in the IT field. Most IT fields, they got you working remote. There's not a lot of IT fields where ever since COVID,
Right.
a lot of these people don't want you in the office. So a lot of times, but that's the beautiful thing about my field, is that everything that literally not 100% of what I do is from a computer. There's no need for me to be in the office.
Right. Just
I
need
can work from
internet.
home. Everything you need me to do, I just need internet. I just need a capable computer, the knowledge in the internet. I can do that job from anywhere. And I think to me, that's one of the greatest freedoms. And now let's not get it twisted. Bo, the reason that I go to school is not because, I needed college. I just refuse to let these motherfuckers take my money and give it to somebody else.
Mm.
If we in the military, if we don't use our Montgomery GI Bill, that bitch go back into the pot for the government.
Or they spending on some crazy.
Do you
shit.
think? Don't you think that I'd rather them gave me the $70,000? Yeah, I'd rather them just gave me $70,000
Right.
instead of go to school. Like, here go, we giving you we giving however much money they give us for schooling.
You know what's
140,
crazy
50, I don't
though?
know. The
It's
number don't
crazy
change.
you said that, right? It's crazy you said that. Cause me and Tay were talking about that. Like, instead of giving you like what they did for house, what do you call it for housing? The shit, why it left my mind.
Oh, housing allowance.
Not that for when you
Yeah,
finna buy a
housing
house.
allowance.
VA loan or the VA loan shit. What do you call it? Is it VA?
Oh, the VA loan. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever we call VA loan, right? Instead of them giving you VA loan, bad loan, why don't they just
It's a
or
VA,
even the
it's the
Montgomery
VA
bill,
housing loan.
GIB? Why don't they give you like $200,000 and like boom, there you go, a fresh start, where you can start your life. Instead of doing that, now you
Fuck
can
yeah.
start your life and go on and get you a head start. So if you complete, let's say you completed this many years,
Hey.
and then give you like $100,000, like boom, there you go, fresh start. You completed this, and boom, you good to go. But they can take away the VA loan, the VA, all the other shit, and give you like $200. That's what motherfuckers need is a fresh start, a good start, get on their feet. If you can have 150,
Yeah.
200,000 waiting for you once you finish or retire or finish so many years, 10, 15, whatever, and have it on you. Now you like, okay, boom. Then you have more people want to sign up. Okay, if I complete this many years, I'm gonna have this guarantee for me.
Exactly.
I'm better do that. Cause how many motherfuckers don't be using? A lot of people don't be using their VA loan and all
benefits.
that shit and
Yeah.
GI Bill. It's like my GI Bill, right? Right, go ahead. I think we got delayed.
No, I was just about to say I agree with. Yeah, it's a little delay, but I agree with you 100% is what I'm saying. But go ahead and finish.
No, that's what I'm saying. Cause like cause the VA loan, instead of me like the VA loan or GI benefit, they give me the money. If I don't want to go to school, they give me the money. And I'll make use of it. I'll make use of it. I see fit for it. I can use that for me to get a place to
Yeah.
stay, place to live, whatever.
Yeah.
That can stop
Yeah.
the homeless. That at least kill stuff to a homeless if they talking about for the VA people, whatever. Give them 100,000, 200. Well, even that hell, you can't buy that. I mean, for people that staying in America, you can't do that shit now with that. No way. Housing now, the median income for housing, median price for house like 400,000 now, 500,000.
Mhm.
So
I
even
remember when you could get
200,000
a
not
house.
gonna be
I
enough.
remember you could buy a house for 200,000 back in the days. 150,000, 175,000. You can buy you a
Yeah,
house. Can't do that shit no more.
exactly. Now, if you, that's why I be telling like in the chat group, when I tell them, they hit me up on the side with like, you retired, but if you have a strong attachment to America, I get it. People that I don't want to leave my family, blah blah. If you have your
Yeah.
own kid, your wife, kids, those are your immediate family. Those are your family. Like I understand you got mom, this, and that,
Yeah.
whatever. So I would tell like, yo, you're you're spending all your retirement, then you probably working, made this and that. Why won't you take that, live overseas, and what you spending right here, you can survive comfortably off of over there. But if you so attached, oh, I got my parents here, this and that, whatever. Uh, that I don't miss my family, shit, all that. Like, yo, if you can live your dream, not the American dream. Live your dream in another place. I keep seeing this stuff on
Facts.
Instagram. It's saying that you're in the wrong location, or whatever, right? And it's hit me. As I was watching it, I
Mhm.
like I never really. I was watching, I like, okay, it makes sense. And it just kind of just hit me like, oh, like some people may be in the wrong location. Like if you have this set amount of money you make, right? Let's say you're making 50,000 a year, right? If you're making, let's say,
Yeah.
I say that, let's say we're making 50,000, 48,000, 50,000 a year, right? You're gonna struggle in most places in America, 50,000. Which that's the average people struggling, whatever, right?
Yeah.
And if you take that same
Mhm.
50,000 and move to another country, or a country that has move to like a Bali or Thailand, whatever, right? You can take that 50,000 and live fucking comfortable. Kind of be rich. You know what I'm saying? Live like a rich, whatever, right? Cause you taking that
Yeah.
$4,000, a little over $4,000 a month. You can pay rent on 500, maybe 1,000, depending on how you want to live, and you got 3,000 left. You can spend a little bit on grocery, electricity. They're gonna be like 500, whatever, and you're gonna have savings left over, and you're gonna be living comfortably. Versus you staying in America and struggling. To me, it makes it
Mhm.
has common sense to me or whatever. But most
No.
people,
It made perfect
they
sense
got
to
a
me.
mind frame so stuck on America, they don't want to see that portion because you know what I'm saying, they stuck on this way of life. But one thing I think with military shows you a different way of life. You know what I'm saying? If you are a
Yeah.
person that's been stuck in America for so long, you don't see any other way of life. You only see this way, and you can't fathom yourself living other way. But that way, YouTube come
Facts.
in as well. Come in, people see people on YouTube like, oh, I saw you my motivation for moving here, this and that. But being military, like I just been there. You know what I'm saying? We comfortable with being
Yeah.
mobile, being a Rolling Stone, like we comfortable with that. It's our
Mhm.
life of over. After you do something over 5, 10 years,
Yeah.
that's well, you used to it now.
And I think you hit it on the head.
And my whole thing, like, it's all about comfortable. How you want to live, right? What are you willing to give up? What are you willing to give up to live a perfect life for you, a pretty decent life for yourself? I was
Yeah. I
I
mean,
was go ahead.
go ahead. No, no, I was just about to say, I think you hit it on the head when you said, what's your dream and not the American dream? I think a lot of people get caught up in the American dream
Right.
and miss out on their own dream.
Mm. Hmm. That's factual. That's factual.
Because think
And
about it. If
yeah.
me and you can speak Go ahead. I about and not to cut you off, but I'm just saying because I know it's a little bit of delay between both of us hearing each other. But I agree with you 100% about being able to go to another country. But you got to realize that most Americans are scary as shit.
Propaganda.
Most regular Americans, they're terrified of going to another culture to actually live and try to make it work. Half of the people in America scared to leave their own state and try to move to another state.
Right.
The motherfuckers damn sure ain't finna fly to another country.
Mm.
So
and also think about it, like I see people that make content and people see on YouTube and they have consultation. Some people make a hustle out there, do a consultation. I seen one guy I'll be watching, I often do a consultation. But they ain't about to play he like I go there all the time, whatever. But so I just supported it and check it out, whatever. But the motherfucker consultation like $600. Like bullshit. Cause when you both know, right?
yeah,
Even if we go to a country that we never been to or whatever, right? And we know we always gonna have somebody been there before, or we know if we going to a country we never been to, not out to whatever. First thing we do, okay, we might gonna link up with I met that female on Facebook somewhere in that country, whatever, right? Hey, I'm pulling in this place, this it, and they gonna show us around. So we know we gonna have this mother here. They're gonna show a place or whatever, right?
Mhm.
So we not finna. And this before like all the other shit. It's like back in when Facebook was in the prime, whatever. So we gonna meet, hey motherfucker, like we coming to your city, this and that, put it up, and they gonna have motherfucker girls ready, whatever ready, and shit gonna show us what we want to see, whatever. And now motherfuckers that so it's hard for me to fathom paying $400-500 for a consultation about some shit. For then some shit I know I can meet a female, she can show me all this shit and more. A
Exactly.
local, they can show me all this shit and more for free. Maybe just sponsoring for the day, food, drink, whatever, and shit. So I'm like, hell no. You know what I'm saying? But I guess it worked for people who never left America. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's a niche for it. I guess
That's what
it's a
I'm
niche
saying.
for it.
That's what I'm saying, right? Yeah, you hit it on the head when you said it's me and you and the people who've been in the military are people who had jobs that caused them to travel outside of America. We have
Right.
we have a much broader outlook on the world. You know what I'm saying? Far
Yeah.
as, but if you got some people who barely left Mississippi or barely left Florida, or barely left wherever they from,
Right.
they not gonna realize and see the value. Like, hey, you making like it, like I tell people. I told my homeboys this. Like I told them years ago, back when I was still in the military. I think my homeboy Run. Shout out to him. I was like, bro, if we got 30,000 between us homeboys, we can go to Brazil, South America, just any other culture and buy almost like I think I was showing him, man. They was giving us like 30 acres of land and like all kind of shit for 30 bands.
Right.
30 bands. That's all it took. And I tell people all the time, like, if you look at most jobs here, you'll get, like you said, you get paid around 50,000 a year. If you
Right.
take that and go to another culture, you living good. Of course, you can't go to big places like expensive places. Like, yeah, of course, if you go to but I'm just saying you can go someplace where you can live good, save money, build something,
Hmm.
and then move after you done did your thing and move to, wherever
Right.
it's expensive to live. But the one thing I know is after living in these super popular places and super
Oh
popular
shit.
areas, shout out to my brother Tay. Hey, what's good? Hey, listen, that boy look cleaned up and everything nowadays. Hey, listen.
What's good? What's good, man?
Stop
It's about to end.
Hey man,
in the building.
every
What's
time I
good,
see
man?
you since you done became free, uh every time that I see you since you became free, man, you look happier and happier, bro. Like it's
Man,
like you're
losing
glowing,
weight.
bro. Looking good, feeling good, bro.
The joy is here, man.
I'm saying, bro.
The
Shout out
joy
to
is
you,
here,
bro.
man. The joy.
Facts, bro.
You know the
I
joy
can
is
see
here, man.
I can see it, bro.
I'm
Yeah.
down. I'm down. I'm down.
Hey,
What I'm-
shout
what-
out to
where am I? Where am I right now? So I started my weight loss journey, as the females say. I started in May.
Yeah.
I dropped. Hold on, let me give y'all the official. I'm sorry to interrupt what y'all was talking
Oh, you
about.
good.
man.
That boy. Okay, boy.
So
No,
you
no,
hear-
you gotta,
Your sound
you got
kind
a
of
little
underwater.
breaking up too, man. I
Yeah,
don't
your
know if
sound-
that's on
sound-
my end.
Yeah.
Yeah, your sound choppy as shit. Like it sound like it's like kind of choppy.
What about now?
Sound bubbly. Still sound like kind of underwaterish.
Let me see if this one.
Yeah, it's kind of choppy. Like I don't know. What?
But yeah, motherfucker traveling, man. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker that been traveling, it don't it hard for you to pay consultation fees for that crazy price, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But if you motherfucker never left America, then it might benefit you. Cause you gotta get talked to, gotta get
Yeah.
motivated to do it and shit. Then you might need that consultation. You know what I'm saying? But it's just hard for me to like, okay, I'm not finna pay a
Yeah,
motherfucker $5,
exactly.
$7, this and that.
You-
whatever.
And it's
Go
just
ahead.
it's hard to explain to somebody that never left. If you
Right.
never experienced doing something, like it's gonna be hard for us to be convinced somebody like this the better way of life when all you ever known is that other way of life. Like, but the one thing I know, no matter what, is everybody's complaining about the price of living in America.
Right.
It's only going up. So
Yeah.
if you're complaining about the price of living, you might, and like I said, I think that when people say, "Oh well, go to another country," like that's not an insult or a slight no more.
Right.
It's really like, "Hey,
That's
bitch, I might
normal
just
name.
move to another country." Like, hey, listen, you think that you talking crazy, but hey,
Right.
I might just get up and go.
This might not be a bad idea.
And I leave. And what I realized that what people do, and we have a tendency to do this. Yeah, but what people like to do is that if you do decide to do something, once it doesn't work out the way that was planned, they want to be like, "See, look at you. I told you you should have never left."
Mhm.
That's just not how the world works. Nothing's going to
Right.
be perfect when you go do something. It's a work in progress.
Yeah.
That just because it didn't work out immediately how you wanted it to work out doesn't mean you failed and you fucked up. That's not how it works.
Right. Exactly, man. And think about it, it just makes
But
so
I'm
much sense.
you know me, I'm pro moving.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with it. I know, cause I know you like going. I said I can't do any other state, but I can do countries though. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
can't see
But that's
myself
what I'm
going
trying
there.
to, hey, I'm trying to move up. That's the level I'm trying to get to where I'm not moving states no more. I'm moving countries.
And thing about it, the crazy part is it's cheaper that way. As long as if you have like outside source of steady
Yeah.
income or something coming in, it's
I
cheap.
agree.
It may be cheaper living overseas. You know what I'm saying? Instead of paying, cause when you go to, just like you say, you got this situation, you're in a hotel now, you waiting on this game. Like overseas, like you coming in, they got a crib ready for you. You know, so you ain't got this credit
Yeah.
check, all this shit. Do you got money? Okay, well, we got to pay for you to live. And it's
Well, we
gonna
got, yeah.
be in 400-500 is normal. You know what I'm saying? That monthly fee is normal. It's not gonna be no cardboard box. It's gonna be a nice, decent size apartment for you to stay for 400-500. You know what I'm saying? They're like motherfuckers tell you like you can live 2,000 a
Mhm.
month. You can live comfortably off that. Tay know, like man, talk to me, and Tay talk about getting our resources together and plan. We got plan with once the resources get right. Cause thing about it, we
Yeah.
know, hey, the way is over across them waters, man.
Yeah,
That's the way to go. That's the way to be. It
Yeah,
ain't.
right
It
now.
ain't.
fact.
Yeah.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah. We can hear you. It's kind of like you in the background though.
Oh, man.
But some,
I don't
Yeah,
know.
we can hear
but
you.
it good though. It better than the other one. It good.
I don't know what's
You
up
good?
with
Nah,
that.
yeah. You good? Nah, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, man. Sorry to interrupt. But,
You good?
so
No,
once I started,
no.
when I,
Hey, listen, it's always a pleasure when you interrupt, bro.
Yes, sir.
so when I
Join
started
the combo.
I'm looking like a damn trucker right now, man. You know, I'm over here creating, man. I'm over here.
Hey, you definitely do.
Hey, grind mode.
Hey, that's what I've been telling Bo. I'm in this monk mode shit for real right now, man. I'm in this monk mode shit. I'm timing it all out. But so when I started my fitness journey or whatever, I started in May. So I stepped on the scale at my command at my job. I was like, it was one of the things where I was like, this can't be real. I looked at the scale, that shit sounded like 290 something.
Yeah.
290 something. So this is in May. I'm like, oh hell no. I'm like, hell no. So I started like the next day. I was like, okay, I'm starting all my shit again because I already know what to do. So now I'm down like 37. I'm like today I weighed myself, I'm like 252 today.
Damn.
So that started from May. So the goal is I want to get my goal down to like 220. I want to be down to 220.
It may want to be skinny.
Nah, I'm gonna be shredded.
That's
I'm
a
gonna be
good.
shredded.
That's a good weight.
You gonna see. Both it's not gonna be. It's gonna be muscle mass. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm like, my shit is working. I was just talking to my sister on the phone. Matter of fact, she's about to give birth next week, and she was just asking me some stuff that I do,
Oh,
and I was like, basically what I do is I plug in all my data, like the scale, and also my MyFitnessPal data, like all the shit I'm eating, and I plug that into ChatGPT. And then ChatGPT, like, it periodically gives me updates, basically, of how I'm eating and all this stuff based on my genetics and all this stuff, like what I'm doing, where all the data's going. Then I take that data and then I plug it into another AI. I plug it into Google's AI system called Notebook LM. And I created a folder on there, basically, that track my fitness journey. And it makes a podcast, like basically about all the shit that I've been doing these last few months. And then I listen, like when I feel like I'm hitting a wall, I just listen to basically a podcast about myself and all the data and shit that I'm putting in there. So that shit is fucking dope. Like I'm using all these AI tools and shit, like, you know, as we go along. I'm like, I just told her that. I was like, I don't have no trainer. I already know what I'm doing, Simon, but it's good to use these tools and stuff to keep you motivated. Like, especially when you feel like you're hitting a damn plateau or some shit.
And you know what's good about that is like creating an SOP for that. So when you already did your journey, did this, and you got an SOP, so you got the proof of work there. So when you got an SOP to show, like, okay, this is what I did day to day, this got the data, this and that, it shows like, okay, now you have a product.
That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm doing. So my goal is this. I'm gonna just tell y'all my whole plan because me and Bo talk all the time, and me and Trap we talk when we on here. I gotta get yours. I don't know if you do social media or anything, but like
we got to get each other.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta get your
information
stuff
personally so we could touch on each other before. I mean, get in touch with each other before.
Yeah, that sounded crazy.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm kidding. But
yeah, they did. That's why I had to switch. I was like, I was like, hey, it's because hey, listen, look, we got a little bit of a delay. We got a little bit of delay in the chat, bro.
Nah, that's all good.
So my words are coming in broken up. But I heard myself say it before I heard y'all hear it. I was like, whoa, that shit sound crazy. Hey, I was like, hey, that sound crazy.
Nah, but so the plan is, so when I get down to my goal and people are like, all right, like when I lock into some shit, I'm blinders on. I gotta meet this goal before I feel like doing anything else. Like, that's where I'm at. So my goal is I want to get down to my goal weight. I want to be shredded up. Then I'm gonna go do some photos down in Paris, because y'all know I'm in Europe. I'm gonna find a photographer. I'm gonna get some dope ass photos. I'm doing the YouTube shit. Then I'm gonna just tell people like Bo said, like basically I already got the proof of work, and I'm gonna just start talking to motherfuckers on here, basically, you know, what I've done and basically just showing them the game plan for my last May, June, 5 months. But I'm taking this, I probably, based on what ChatGPT tells me, you know, it can project out and shit. So
Right.
it's like, basically like it can project out. Like, so it's like telling me probably New Year, So I'll probably hit my goal November, December. And then that's gonna be the time where people are finally, every year, what do people do in New Year? New Year's resolution.
New year, new me.
And I'm gonna be like, I started in fucking May. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm gonna just be showing motherfuckers like, man, this is what you gotta do. I've been seeing this shit on YouTube because my algorithm's all fitness shit right now. So I see these motherfuckers talking about some shit called body game. Y'all heard of that?
Nah, I never heard of that.
So body game is basically like when you get like
Nah,
super short. When
never
you
heard
get so body game is basically when you get like super shredded, and it's like you're now like, okay, there's things that make a man, different things that make a man or me. You know what I mean? It's like we got the financial, it don't really turn lame. That's not like somebody that is lame that has money is just a lame nigga with money. So but money is one of the pillars that we gotta have to basically live like a, you don't need it to live a good life, but it fucking helps. You know what I'm saying? But then it's like, okay, now what? You got first you gotta have your health. You know what I'm saying? First things first is you gotta have your health, because there's a lot of rich motherfuckers that wish they had their health. You know what I'm saying? So that's the key to me. And this is your relationships, and then then that money and all that stuff, or different things you can get. But basically, body game puts you in an elite. They say there's more millionaires than there are men with six packs. That's what they say. There are more millionaires than there are men with six packs. So that's already a differentiator. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, that shows your level of dedication without you having to say a fucking word to nobody. People just fucking know. That's a different level of respect. But also, like that's what I'm just like, it's not something I'm seeking out, but it's like you can start telling the difference when you start really getting in crazy shape and shit, just the way that you're perceived. You ain't gotta say a lot of shit. Clothes look better, clothes fit better on you. You get a higher level of female, you know what I'm saying? And then you start to not even wanna, there's certain females, it's like, I be swiping on these fucking apps like Hinge and Tinder and Bumble and all this shit like everybody else uses. I'm not even where I wanna be yet, but I'm like, I can't have that in my life because I've heard a female say out of her mouth, her man was in shape when she found him, but she tried to get him bigger by the stuff that he eats so nobody else wanted.
Yep.
A Mexican chick. She said it straight up out of her mouth. So they know what they be doing. You know what I'm saying? So they do it to basically, they take you in your most testosterone filled, what we naturally have, and they want to bring you down to where you're just there for them. And they can use you. They don't ever want you in that at your most elite level. They don't.
Exactly.
So it's like, I don't even want to have a chick that thinks like it's my it's not no, it's fuck, it's my program. Like, this is what I like to eat, you know what I mean? And I want a chick or multiple chicks, not just one, but women that understand that. And they're gonna see my body's gonna show that. Like, so they wouldn't even approach me like, I'm not dealing with that. I don't even really be drinking like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm on that bullshit. I don't be drinking like that for real. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just on a whole different mind frame, like on a whole different plane right now. And I started months ago. So that's what it's about. I always hear Coach Greg Adams say that shit. Like I'm listening to it's boss up season. There's no choice but to boss up. Whether it's creating content like y'all do consistently, getting in the gym, just doing stuff because men are supposed to create. Men are supposed to create, whether it's with your body or a product that you're creating, you're supposed to be doing that. That's one of the pillars you have to live by. You gotta do it. There's no choice. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I see the shit. I want to take it to another fucking level.
Yeah, and think about men when men see
Yeah.
other men like improving and success, like we get inspired by each other action. Like we see you
Action.
doing this, net.
Yeah.
Okay, now I gotta. Cause we also competitive with each other. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
As men in the culture, whatever. When we see you, like, okay, I gotta get my shit together. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we usually inspire each other. And it's a man, whatever. I see you getting in shit, you in the gym, you like, oh shit, let me. You know what I'm saying? And it's a non-verbal thing, can be a non-verbal thing. But I see you in shape, this, that, like, oh shit, let me get in the gym. And that's how we keep each other sharp and stuff, whatever. Like you see another motherfucker, I see you bossing up,
Facts.
you got this business going, this, that, like, oh, shit, let me get my shit up, whatever. And that's the thing that men naturally do when we see each other, okay, doing, you see your success and the stuff that your accomplishment, whatnot. We see
Yeah.
that, okay, okay, I gotta get my shit together, whatever. And that's what men do. We push each other to each other limits, past each other threshold.
And it's only action that inspires us. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's only action because it's somebody that just all talk, they got nothing going, no motion, as they say. A lot of men, you ain't gonna be like, okay, you know. But if it's somebody that's just like, they've been down, like, remember that motherfucker been at it.
Right.
You know. But if it's somebody that, you know, you know what? And I was like, man, I'm gonna just show motherfuckers what this shit is. I'm gonna show niggas the next step, man. We gonna do this shit.
And that's what men respect and what men expect and respect. Like if you show us, like boom, that's all you need to do is show us. But man, we don't want to hear about this shit all day. Just show us. All right, cool.
Like, man, this nigga all talk, man. This nigga
Yeah.
Actions.
Yep.
That's it, bro.
That's why I
And
say
y'all
words
inspire
connect
me. Y'all inspire me with this, man. Y'all really inspire me with this, cause you know, now I know trap, but I know Bo much longer.
That was the
and I
goal.
know
The goal
y'all.
was
I know
to inspire.
y'all inspire me with this shit for real, cause I know from what I know about Bo, when he sets his mind to some shit, it's he gonna keep doing. Like, man, this mother still doing okay, shit. All right, it's the real deal. Like the financial chat that you created, you know what I'm saying? Like he don't stop.
Yeah.
You don't fucking stop. And I'm like, man, you paid him. I need you to turn that shit into a YouTube channel with all the content you giving niggas. You know what I'm saying? But that's what Bo inspires me on, just the don't stop attitude. So
Facts.
that's it, man. That's all this shit is about.
Yeah.
Fuck all that other shit. Too much money to be out here.
I think that as men, we are natural hustlers anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So we gonna naturally I don't think men know how to stop anyways. Like it's hard because like nobody gives us the leeway to quit. You as a man, you can never just say, you know what, I'm done. And I mean, unless you want to be homeless or a bum.
Exactly.
But we don't have the grace period where somebody's gonna look out for us and be like, you know, take a couple of months off, get your mental right, you know, get your paper right, and then go back into the world. We don't get that luxury. We just got to figure the fuck out. So
it's fact, cause we already know ain't nobody coming to save us. Yeah. We know like we only as useful as we can be used. Like we're only useful as we being useful. If we can't be used to society in this world, then we useless. Nobody like the world not gonna want us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got to be able to have some type of use case to yourself. If you out here just only, you know what I'm saying, you can't be a female about the shit. Like only females and kids have the grace of being useless. we got to provide a use case every day. Like, what are you providing to the world? What are you providing to society? What are you providing to a community? How you helping each other, man? Because as men, that's why it's important to. That's why it's easy to when you get like a female to be locked in and stay in, but you have to make a, intentional choice and decision to be around other men because we need
Yeah.
to be around men to inspire each other and to keep each other intact because still sharpen steel. Cause if you
Yeah.
locked up with a female all day, what you gonna end up doing? Fucking and getting fat.
Yes.
We need to be
Yeah.
around other men that held up as we probably call
Mhm.
competition or still so whatever it is. If we know like, oh, you got this going on, this network on, okay, this is how we inspire. Cause we as each man is your own entity. Your family is your entity. How you control your
Mhm.
entity, it's up to you. And just like any other business and stuff, they inspire with each other. And just same thing with men. Like we get okay, we share information, we know information, and the stuff that we do to cause we are in the wilderness, right? Gathering information, gathering skills, and you can share that with each other. And you have to need that skill for your home entity with your family. So they're depending on you so your family can succeed. And you depend on yourself and your network that you create, that you meet, the people that you go out there in wilderness. Let's say we in the wilderness, right? We building society in the middle of the jungle and stuff. Now you know if I meet Trump, he like, oh yeah, there's a fresh lake over here to the north. Okay, now I know them. I
Mhm.
be Tay, he like, oh yeah, they got boards over here to the west over here, but you gotta look out for this right here. Okay, I got that information. Now I can tell my family, like, okay, make sure you this, near whatever. And I can tell you, oh, well, I got there's woods gets cut, trees cut for you can create weapon with this net. So we all using each other's skills and knowledge to benefit society, each other in
It's a
society.
community. It's a
Right.
community. You
Exactly.
deciding like who's inside of your community, man. Like,
Exactly.
and
And now it's
it's
just
not
modern
gonna
way of
be
doing it.
like the way, and I like what you're talking about because it's like inside of that community, back it up, you ain't just gonna have no useful man just sitting down and eating all the spoils of everything everybody bring back. You'll be looking at dude like, hey, bro, you gotta pull your own weight. Like, you gotta
Right.
come and get some. You gotta come out here and hunt with us too. Or you gonna
Yeah.
get roasted, chastised, or thrown out the
Chop
fucking
down
community.
tree.
Done. You know what I mean? That's how it was back then.
Mhm.
Couldn't be weak. Couldn't just be sitting around all day. You gotta do these pillars of
Right.
manhood for real. You have to do it. Or you gonna get fucking left behind. That's it.
Exactly.
Like, if you're not learning how to use all these tools, bro, like that's a perfect analogy what you're talking about, because all this stuff is tools.
Right.
And you don't want to, people don't want to learn how to, people don't want to learn how to use these tools. And you're gonna get left behind. That's like somebody being like, that sword, that's too new, man.
Mhm.
We got this stick over here that works just fine. Done.
Right.
I don't want to learn how to use that gun and gunpowder, man. That ain't it, man. That's only gonna be around for like a little. AI, man, man, what we need that for? I know how to type my own stuff and build my own.
Refuse to evolve.
You gonna get
Refuse
cooked.
to evolve.
I'm telling you, you're gonna get cooked up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's been the same. If you're not evolving and you're not progressing, you're done out
Right.
here. Because these young boys is learning how to use this stuff. Like we're not like old dudes. It's like
Yeah.
if you ain't using these tools or learning how to or improving yourself, you're
True.
cooked out here in the
Right.
streets. It's gonna be even worse with this AI and stuff.
Right. I mean, it's crazy with me and Trout just talking
Yeah.
about that. Like you were
Oh
literally
yeah.
just talking about that. Yeah. And that's you actually we were talking about, you came in clarified shit we were talking about. Like you came in had and showed the use case what you use and all that. So it's like, yo, is AI is the new thing. Being able to make AI do something for you. AI gonna be your own tool, just like cars. Like everybody got their own car, whatever. Everybody gonna have their own AI gonna use
Mhm.
for something. The world is going entrepreneur route. So you have to have your entity and the way you
Yeah.
protect your entity, provide for it.
Mhm.
That's gonna be the rate we going that way. AI gonna be a way that okay,
Yeah.
I'll produce this. I'm producing whatever I'm producing. I'm producing mass code, shirts, content, whatever. I'm gonna have my own type of AI to do this for me, do this right. Like I'm gonna have it gonna go to your entity, gonna be a whole production through AI with it. Everybody gonna have their type of AI that they choose to use to produce something.
Like I was saying, I'm already kind of seeing, like when I'm messing with this tool, I'm already kind of seeing what cats is gonna do with it. Cause I'm playing pause, I'm playing with it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm creating a podcast about my life to help inspire me to keep going on this stuff.
Right.
So then somebody's gonna probably come with an AI thing that's like just a purely a fitness AI that's taking on your data like I'm doing it and just putting out. I need to do that shit. Hold on, delete this part, man. I need to delete that. No, man. I'm just like, cause I'm doing it right now. It's just like it'll be like a check-in. Hey, I'm basically like when I already said it. I don't want to keep rehashing it, but it's a good. I can see where it's gonna go. It's gonna be personalized. Everything is gonna be personalized to you. And then I can see some cats like probably in the podcast space being like, okay, AI can basically you can probably do a NFT for your voice. So it'll be like, okay, if somebody use like you like to listen to, I like that Club 520 podcast. Right. So it could probably be like, okay, an AI system could probably scrub all their videos if they allow it to. If they basically have a smart contract, like, okay, I can use their voices for my personal AI about my fitness. But it's just them talking shit. The AI learned their podcast, how they like to joke and all that stuff like that. But the AI learned their voices and all that stuff and basically create a personalized podcast from Club 520.
And you know it's
about your fitness. You know what I'm saying?
You know, crazy. It's a lot to do it. Even like when we use Riverside now, I can take my voice, I can take trap voice, and I can type some shit, and it'll say like if I want to do an introduction with them, like I play with it on the studio we got right here. And I took my voice and trap voice and I typed some shit, and it'll say it, and it'll create and it'll say it. I just never used. I just playing with it, whatever. But it actually sounds just like myself in trap. I'm gonna say some. I'm gonna have it say some crazy shit.
Don't do that shit. But it's like you can already see, but by you doing that.
Hey, you see, I just. Go ahead. I was just about to say, man, preferencing what Bo just said. If you ever hear some bullshit coming from me, it's probably him AI generating that shit, bro. If it's anything bullshit, bro, it's probably from him AI. He just told on himself he out here playing around, about to have me say some bullshit, bro. Yeah, bro. So just be looking for it. If it's AI, it's probably just Bo. It ain't Bo for us.
That's crazy. But you see what I'm talking about, though, right, Bo?
Yeah.
It'll probably be like these guys with these big ass channels. They're gonna be like my voice. I own my name, image, and likeness. So if basically, I know your system's scraping from all these places, all right? So I can see based on the blockchain that you took some data from our thing. Now I'm getting paid for that. If I unlock it, okay, you scraped it. What are you using it for? You're not using it for adult content. Okay, I'm not gonna allow that based on the smart contract that I allow. Right. So it's gonna change everything, bro. Because it could be just somebody, you're gonna be getting notifications on your phone. I wanna let this person use it. Okay, what's the residuals? I'll get off that. It's all gonna be on your phone.
Right.
You're gonna be laying in bed. You're gonna be laying in bed and be like, should I let this people down in Brazil use my voice for something like that? Okay, what's it looking like? Okay, this is my terms. Because your smart content, it'll already all just be on your phone. You can just be waking up, okay, bang. You don't even
connect that together. What they're gonna connect that together is not even invented yet. That's crazy. It's not invented yet. The stuff where it's going, it's not even invented yet. The stuff that's gonna be used. Cause think about it though, once it get adopted, the system get adopted, whatever, it's gonna be in the background. It's gonna be friendly, user friendly. So we're not gonna even know that we are using it. Just like if you seen Howard Luckney said a couple days ago with us, right? They putting all this shit on blockchain. So it's in motion. It's in motion.
Chainlink, right?
It was they listed like 5 different.
I think it's Chainlink. I know for sure I saw Chainlink.
Yeah, it was Chainlink, it was XLM, it was
They didn't say nothing about Ripple, huh?
Here's the thing though, right?
Why they playing with us, man?
Here's the thing though, right? It's a data. It's data. They're gonna put
Okay.
data. XRP is for
Money.
settlement, money.
Settlement,
You know what I'm
okay,
saying? I mean, they
alright.
can do money well, but XRP focuses on money, like liquidity. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
got it. So it's a
Liquidity,
different joint.
transport. That way it focuses on so information, because they try to put information like data, like you can put your ID on here, like you know, it's like we say a lot of stuff we do with the government, the balances, all that shit, it's gonna be transparent, but on blockchain. They basically what they doing. They saying
Okay.
they're gonna put that shit on blockchain so it can be visible, whatever. And that's for the data. So with XRP, it focuses more on money.
Got
So
it.
XRP folks, look at XRP finna be a bank. They already, if you seen like Gemini when they went created, they just went live with I forgot their
XRP, the credit card.
right, and all that shit, right?
Yeah, I saw
So
that.
they Ripple the one gave them a loan to start pop that off with them, right?
Yeah.
So they already lending out. So they're using
Yeah.
XRP. They can use their escrow, the pool they have to acquire shit. They've been buying every fucking thing. It's crazy. They've been buying every fucking thing, but not talked about. The price not moved. That's how I know the shit is being held down until that motherfucker just pop off or whatever, right? Because they've been buying every fucking thing. They've been buying, like, they don't even need the fucking the bank license because they already acquired like a bank type of company, whatever, right? But they doing it because they finna be a fucking, they ain't gonna, I don't think they not just gonna be a bank, they're gonna be a fucking reserve. They're gonna be the new Federal Reserve. Federal Reserve, fucking Jay Powell might be the last fucking chair. Or the person after that might be the last, cause Ripple gonna take that. They already
Yeah,
saying
man.
reserve is usually. Got
I'm
the reserve
worried.
go, IRS going. Cause they what came when they first they built where there was a reserve they created, and right after the reserve they created IRS. So now we're gonna print money, and the IRS you're gonna pay for the money we print.
It's getting wild in the streets, man.
Yeah,
I'm loving it, though.
man.
I'm loving the change, though. I'm loving this.
Yeah.
This is great.
And we're in society where, cause usually it's big industry gets in, and then we get the crumbs. This is the first chance where normal retail people be able to get in before the big guys get in, the big industry guy get in. And that's why you see a lot of manipulation. Just like when Trump did the day, what was it, Instruction Day? What day we had in April? Was it April 2nd?
Liberation Day?
Yeah, Liberation Day, when shit just dropped after that, and the fucking retail they bought in and shit, and then that shit came back up, and the fucking big bank and Wall Street stayed out. Now they trying to push the shit down so they can get in because they missed the route. They up there talking about recession, but most of the retail investors, they were buying into that shit. They bought in, they bought the deal, and that shit shot up, whatever. So now with crypto, right? You see crypto. As everybody know, motherfucker retail been in years beforehand. That's why they shake it, trying to shake motherfucker out. They put it's crazy for XRP to have so much news going on. They got so much news going on. They buying, they acquiring this. It was last year. XRP would have shot out for this information. But they are acquiring, they got the fucking SEC case closed. They buying all these companies. They got this going on. Fucking they had an interview, like a little street interview. One of the guy that worked somewhere with Swift or whatever, saying that they not working with Swift yet. You know what I'm saying? He'll talk about that, saying he know about. So it got so much positive news going on, but yet the price is going down or not moving, whatever. So you know it being manipulated. Motherfucker getting in. That's why it dropped into. That's why I ain't checked lately, but I think XP dropped like 285, 281, whatever. Probably go down some more. Cause if it go down some more, whatever, 270, motherfucker gonna pile in there. And I think if it go down in the 270s or lower than that, I think after motherfucker pile in there, it taking off.
Yeah, go ahead. No, I want to hear what you said.
They're not finna pay, cause anybody got to realize they got ETF there. They're not finna buy the ETF at the same price you pay. For. So if you get that shit, they're gonna fucking oh shit, I got a echo. And if you get that shit gonna they're not gonna pay the same price. Okay. So they gonna so they gonna wait till that shit go down and buy that shit and that shit gonna run up. Am I echoing my Yo. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now. All right, it's good now.
Okay. So they gonna buy that shit at the bottom and that shit low and shit. Like that shit go to 270, 260. If that shit go all the way down there, the two things they gonna happen. They shake a motherfucker out. They was getting this buy it, sell it. Same shit they did with Bitcoin. Get motherfucker to sell that shit. See how low that motherfucker can go. They gonna fucking pile in and start buying that shit because they gonna say, okay, that's the cheapest I can buy. Cause like if I'm supplying all my clients fucking a chance to buy this shit. If I'm selling to them, I want them to have the best price I can get it for. So of course I'm gonna push this shit motherfucker down. That shit gonna go down. I'm gonna buy this shit up here at this price, and that shit gonna shoot up. And then my client gonna be already, oh shit, I just got in and you already making me money with it. So they're gonna push that shit low. They're gonna buy the shit low before they fucking take it. I think if that shit start dropping below 280, get to 270, I think once they go back up, that shit taking off. I think that's when they gonna start buying in. Cause I think after they start buying it at that price, then they're gonna start proving the fucking ETFs and shit, and then that shit gonna take off from there. Cause they gonna anytime they push it down, they shaking you out and they buying it low.
They've been saying September too.
Yeah, with the rate cut. The rate cut maybe
they've been talking about September is a big. They say September's gonna be like. Where is it at right now? I probably need to.
Yeah.
I need some page over.
Right.
Oh, okay, I got it.
But yeah, man, it's the how we got in that. But it's I think that's how it's gonna go though, man. But it's a time, man. It's this year. I think this year is gonna be the year. That's boss up year.
That's why I just been locking down, bro. Oh, it's like at 282 right now.
Exactly, it was at 289. The one the mark I seen earlier was at 281. I thought I put that in the chat, 281. Yeah, man. It said that's why I said that's why I put in the chat. Hey, below 3 is
actually, let me get some H bar. I already said I was gonna do that. That's what I was gonna buy.
I had got some aerodrome earlier.
I remember you said that.
Yeah. I just do something in there, but I'm more focused. I'm doing more utilities, man. I almost got sold my stock, went in heavy on the crypto or whatever, cause shit was so down, so low. I gotta keep the diverse in, but everything going down right now, man.
You think they're about to shoot it off?
What's that?
They about to shoot it off?
Yeah, I think so, man. I go on the line when it should be cutting rates sometime next week or two with them. So I think because they say August and September the worst months of investment, right? So it's kicked off August, it kicked off down, then went down for most of that month. And this month might be the one that actually front end because it's starting our way down. It probably get a good week or two of being down. That motherfucker shoot up. I think gonna pretty be down to Jeff to the Feds announced the rate cuts. Once they clear, cause I think we got PCE and like some more fucking reports that got to do this week and next week, whatever. Once we get through all that shit, and then the rate cut happen, whatever, that shit taking off. I think from the second half of September going to October, that's takeoff. If you look back, like even in the checker I put in there, like from October to December, that's when shit been taking off.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. He was saying that in Jackson Hole. That's where I did the speech at. I did some research on that area too.
It's about, I seen somebody talk on the podcast.
That is the richest area in the country.
Because somebody mentioned that something like that, but they didn't go into detail. That they said and noticed where they having it at. So I never did go to research and see what they were talking about.
Yeah, they got like the lowest taxes. I'm like, dude, this is hilarious. You're not trying to lower rates, but you want an area. is crazy, man.
But
don't
I
catch
think,
that
but
bad.
they've been saying that since the beginning of this year. This shit is pre-planned, bro. Cause they've
Yeah.
been saying September from beginning of this year. Even I think even last year I've been saying September. In the last year, beginning of this year, I've been saying September. So no matter what going on, they already planned to cut the shit in September.
And they better. I'm like, they gotta make something happen. But yeah, man, it's gonna be like what I'm saying though, and all that stuff. That's how you gotta front run all this shit. Get all the like not only the crypto, but how these different blockchains and how you gotta start thinking about how it's gonna be utilized. That
Yeah.
way you're already ahead of it.
And
And
that's
it's
the
just
thing, like
you
some
you just on your phone, you just like shit, this shit just rolling in. I got this smart contract set that's just basically collecting for me. I ain't even really doing nothing. Like find me a parking lot to invest in. Ondo. I need a parking lot. I need to buy like a lot or something like that.
and you know what? It's all going through. You just maybe think about something as well. Like everything going through AI and connectivity, whatever. And they're gonna be everything will be working from control from here. Cause you said finding the parking spot. Cause you're gonna have your
Yeah.
car. They're gonna be doing it by
No.
itself.
Like I want to get no. I want to buy like I want a piece of a parking lot, and these are the
Right.
terms that I'm looking for in a high cost area that's always busy on these times. Like okay, I'm getting my return
That's
on
another one
investment.
as well.
And you just
And
collect them. You're looking at an app like, damn.
yeah.
Taxes
Another
is all
thing.
handled.
Yeah. And another route, another path out going like from a phone. Let's say my car downstairs, it gonna be fucking real automatic driving. It gonna park there, and then mother gonna pay the car directly or pay the app directly. And all this shit gonna be non-human interaction, whatever. All this shit gonna be controlled from here. It gonna go on here. Okay, you want to rent my car? That shit probably be an NFT on the blockchain. You rent a car, you got a contract. Okay, I'm gonna release authority for you to have access to get their car, whatever. Now you can go through there. Then you have the parking lot there. Oh, all this shit gonna be connected, man. All this shit gonna be talking to each other. All these machines
You're
gonna be talking to each other.
Thailand. You're gonna be in Thailand. Okay. I'll move that. Let me get some staples.
Yeah. Cause it might be this. The car might be your personal driver. Let's say I want to rent your car for a week. Your car might be your personal driver, be driving itself. So you can tell the car, just like an Uber ever said, okay, I want to go here. And the car gonna be go wherever the thing need to go while you're going there. And let's say maybe you may be going shopping for an hour. Okay, while you going an hour, the car maybe start Ubering somebody else while you shopping with it.
But I think that's what more some of these companies are they're gonna have to transform to. They're gonna have to transform. They're gonna be like the Uber is just gonna be like, okay, we handle the interface. We do this better than anybody else.
Right.
Put your car on our network, and it's just like you're getting it from there. Or you can do it yourself and probably get bigger returns, or you can just put your cars on their Uber network.
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen.
It's gonna be
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen though. Somebody gonna invent it being able to do that, and Uber just gonna buy them out and add it to their shit. Somebody gonna invent the thing where you can do all this. Okay, it's talk this right on the chain, whatever, and Uber just gonna purchase that shit and add it to their shit, and then you know what I'm saying? Boom.
Let me get like 100. Let me get like I just want about 100,000 XRP. 100 million.
You say what?
Like how much would you be like, hey man, all I need is these stable coins, man.
Yeah.
I need these,
but that's the thing now, because everything is in action. It's just it's just not uproaring the media like that. They're already saying, like Besson already said that they're backing the debt into stablecoin.
Mm-hmm.
Stablecoin gonna be a thing. Stablecoin is gonna be the new dollars. That's a new way of issuing out debt. Now instead of this, now they issue to it's kind of like going retail. Everybody going retail basically, right? You're giving retail assets to it. So if you buy a stablecoin, you buying something that's backed by the US dollars. So now, just like I forgot what country that was, that dollar went to shit, whatever. Now they can buy a stablecoin. They can get whatever platform, buy a stablecoin and spend that. Now it's time for somebody to start purchase something, just like how we use Apple Pay. But Apple Pay or something will be attached to the stablecoin. Now I can use that point of sale. I can use stablecoin to purchase it. Now I can be in the country using stablecoin to purchase that shit. So if that's the case, if I'm in Africa, or one of the Africa country that dollar is kind of shit or whatever, I can hold stablecoin, US stablecoin, RLUSD stablecoin, whatever, and at a point of sale, I can use that to purchase shit.
It's gonna, because we already know it's gonna get crazy.
Right.
Like we're thinking ahead of the game. Like we already like have to catch, and then when cats catch on, it's gonna be, you know.
But think of it, think about it, you thinking business wise and not or financial wise and not just emotional. Cause there's so many people so stuck on left and right, left side, right
Oh my
side.
God.
All that shit is distraction. It's all
Oh my
about
God.
money. All this shit about money. Everybody focus on the left side. All that shit is created for you to be distracted and not get your money up. Just
I
keep
was
you
talking-
poor. Meanwhile, they
I was-
still trying to get rid of the middle class. You're gonna be broke as hell. Here's what I see on party: you're gonna be super rich, or you're gonna be poor, or you're gonna be fucking super poor. Cause
I
they
talked to
getting
my-
rid of the middle class. As they
I was
say.
talking to my sister, and I thought I had got her out of this mindset, but she was like, I like Gavin over Trump. I still think Gavin Newsom. I think Gavin Newsom is better than Trump.
She said she like him as a president over Trump.
She wants Gavin Newsom. She would think he's better than Trump.
Here's the thing: people
I
want
just don't know what to do.
People want to feel good. That's why they want to feel good. And like what Trump do it, if Trump do is he get give it to you raw. He tell you how it is. He not gonna say like what the left does. They do the same shit, but they package in like they helping this net. What Trump, more like Trump do it like, yeah, I use this system because it benefited work. You should do it too if you're smart. Instead,
They don't like that.
with the exactly. But the left say, oh, well, we would never do nothing like that. We're all about you, this and that. What they do, they disguise that shit and lie about it. What they do, right? They just, oh, yeah. It makes sense with it.
I think that's the difference between the two parties. Is like, because me and you, we see it as a lot of shit as businessmen, and we look at stuff as opportunity. They see nothing but fear, and they don't see stuff as like the opportunities, because it's just like the Democrats lead for fear. They don't have any plan. They have nothing that they're trying to do. They're trying to stop everything that can lead you to get money. And it's just like they want to stop crypto dead in its tracks if they could. You know what I'm saying? They had no game plan for that.
Though. It's already too late. It's already in motion. You know what I'm saying? We already got data going on the blockchain. The government putting data on the blockchain. It's already decided. If some of us say, cause that's like we talk about the basically is XRP was patent back in what was the 80s?
That's what you found that, yeah.
And think about it, like this shit already was in play and all in motion. And another thing, here's another thing, right? Another take I ain't think about, right? So Bitcoin was created after what event, if you remember?
Was it 2008?
Yeah, the housing event, right?
Yeah.
Where the motherfucker with the shit, like everybody got all their debt, right? Cause they were giving strippers. You seen this Big Short? You seen the Big Short movie, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So everybody, they got strippers buying houses, this and that, and everybody even the whole world fucking collapsed on a loan and shit, right? So motherfucker, like, where did that debt go? It got to go somewhere. And out of nowhere, Bitcoin is created. So I watching motherfuckers saying that Bitcoin was where the debt went to. The debt went into funding to the Bitcoin, and Bitcoin created. So they've been slowly pushing off their debt, selling it debt, and they pushing it in Bitcoin. And Bitcoin was the way to get off this debt.
Okay. So basically, Paul sucking all that debt up into that Bitcoin, inflating that.
Yeah. And now they gonna use XRP. Gonna be the motherfucker where, all right, now we getting broke or whatever. Now we need some fucking liquidity opened up. This gonna be the real the shit that gonna actually does shit that gonna make shit happen. Now we're gonna use this to actually now we don't blew this money out. Now we're gonna reset the whole system and put it on here. And on top of that, what's gonna happen when we do this shit? Now we can still keep the debt system. So what the debt gonna do? What they do with the bonds, whatever. If it's backed by the treasury bond, it's backed by each stable coin. We can still print shit and put on a stable coin. And now we got more money because the issue we have is liquidity. We have Compress Chief probably did research on it. Like when motherfuckers send money, the banks used to have to send the money advance. They had to pay the money in advance before they send it for a motherfucker, right? So they gotta have like double the advance. So what now XRP gonna do? Free that liquidity, that more money free or whatever. So now we gonna have to, if they do that, eventually, it gonna detach from the reserve, probably get rid of RAS in some type of way. And now it's like a whole new financial system. Now it's time to get money. Cause motherfucker, like, they don't talk to about rate. If you look at it, like, the government known for, I'm doing here, look over here. I'm doing this, I'm over here, but look over there. I'm talking to you over here, but look over here. So,
and they just operated it. They keeping them operating that emotional mind state. They can't think. They can't. Meanwhile, this whole new system is being set up in your face, and when it's time to go active, it's gonna be a lot of new millionaires and all that stuff that's on top of this new system, and you ain't gonna have a clue what the fuck going on.
Right, because now everybody focus on Bitcoin. Bitcoin's the Trojan horse. Bitcoin. And they just said, what is Tether? Nobody know who the fuck created Tether this net. But now Tether doing like same shit. They say Tether's like printing money out of thin air and buying Bitcoin with propping Bitcoin up. Whatever. Because you know they would not do any type of what you call it, not investigation, but when you come in check shit, whatever, make sure they good. Cause they won't do none of that shit. They won't. They won't get audited, whatever, right? So what they do now? We're gonna create a American version of Tether for the US, because they're not gonna do that. They're not gonna audit the Tether, whatever. We're gonna just create a whole new stable coin and have it for America. They're gonna be good to go with them.
Okay. Yeah, that's wild. Man, it's a good time to be alive, man.
Yeah, man. Okay,
but they don't want people to think like that. They don't want people to think like that. That's why they created.
Cause me and Trap, it's crazy. Me and Trap were talking about it like earlier today, right? Where the whole school system was taught you to think a certain way. It taught you not to think financially, but to think of always working for someone, always looking up for someone, always depending on someone. It's not to teach. It never taught you to be a self-thinker. They want you to think a certain way. If you think outside the way they teach you to think, then something wrong with you. But now, if you look at what Ripple doing, they was check what they doing, whatever. They're making different type of moves.
They're lining it up.
And it's always in your face. It's always right in your face. But people just don't want to believe it. They would think, this and that. Because if you look at stuff, right? Like, some of these people got to be paid for this shit. Like, it's just common sense. If I know I have a fucking phone that fucking unlocks all fucking doors or whatever, or unlocks all fucking whatever, it's use case. It's an undeniable use case. I can use this. How can you go up and say, oh, this is nothing? This is trash. This is nothing. This is fake. It doesn't make sense. So I'd be like, some motherfuckers gotta be being paid for this shit. They gotta be getting paid to fucking talk shit to say this don't work and think about this. Whenever I start saying, oh, a Bitcoin only person, I'm like, yeah.
Bitcoin max.
Yeah. Cause them motherfuckers hate XRP because they know. Cause most motherfucker, regular person, a motherfucker with sin with like, okay, I will buy Bitcoin and some of this. Cause these motherfuckers like, oh, just Bitcoin, just buy Bitcoin only, this and that. You don't even do that with stocks. Why you gonna do it with crypto?
Diversify.
Right. So you gonna tell me you diversify in your stocks, but not in crypto?
Me, I would buy more so like I would probably get some like they say but I'd rather just get like I'd rather have like some something like some gold or something like that. Like me
And that's
personally,
another thing, motherfucker buying. I heard
like you could
motherfuckers
probably, like
gold and silver.
yeah, like recoup on that, like have it somewhere, but it's like at any time you can call it in and have it, maybe
Right.
have some on hand or something like that.
Thing about
Like
that, you're gonna
action.
have to have a headquarters.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, it's just something to be like, okay, I can call that shit in if I need it.
'Cause I would think about shit, getting some gold bars with a 24 karat.
Yeah, like you just start copping some of that, like you just have a little, like in a different location, you know what I'm saying? The people,
Yeah.
different
And that's the
locales.
thing.
But
That's the thing where it's going to, man. But motherfucker, like you have to be on you gotta know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's crazy what motherfuckers be so emotional with. If you watch like
you can't get them out of that. You can't get them out of that mindset. They're not. But you don't even, at this point, when you start elevating, it's like it doesn't even frustrate you no more because you're just like, too bad, it's so sad. I can't do nothing for you. I've tried.
right.
This
And you
is
start self-aligning yourself with the path you're going to.
that's it.
Path.
It don't even affect you no more because you're just like, I don't really care how you feel about shit.
Yeah.
I still love you, but I'm going this direction, and I'm not.
Yeah. A lot more just choose to. Cause thing about heard one person say before, like, motherfucker don't want to change. Motherfucker want to be broke. Motherfucker don't want the decision of that comes with like making money or whatever, right? Motherfucker would rather work it because it's easier. It's easier to just go to work every day, being told what to do, not making major decisions. If you start making money this and that, you gotta start making decisions. You gotta start being able to do this. You gotta start being able make important decisions. A lot of people don't want to make those type of decisions. They just want to live life simple minded. 'Cause I have motherfuckers like to say that they don't want to be rich. They don't want to have the.
I can't rock with that. I can't even rock with somebody like that. Like, do you, bro? But I can't. What are we gonna talk about together? Like, we don't always gotta talk about money, but we gotta talk about a vision. Like, where are we trying to go?
Right. And it requires money. It requires resources. Like
the stuff you want to
need that to, yeah.
Like, what are we talking about here? Like, and now it's like, now I'm on, like, I've been on monk mode. I'm really on this monk mode shit.
Right.
I got chicks, like, I don't even like, to be honest, like, I don't really be wanting to even kick it with nobody right now. I'm dead ass serious. Like, I'm like, man, I'm focused on this shit. Cause you just like can trip me up. The moment I smash, it's gonna be like, emotions gonna change, it's gonna be a distraction.
And you start focusing on smashing again, smash another.
I'm like,
shit distraction.
Bro, how much you can change your life in a day, a year? A year is crazy. If you just sit your ass down and focus on some shit. Then it just becomes, what actually starts driving you? What starts driving you is those wins that you're doing on your own when nobody told you. You have to do that shit.
Yeah.
If you just like, okay, I'm gonna just start knocking this out, you just start seeing time differently because you like, either way, like, okay, you can have a goal. Okay. You can either start working on something or you can't start working on it. The time is gonna pass by either way.
Right.
So it's like, you might as well be fucking doing something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause think about you, I could probably tell you. That's why I don't say that, but man, you gotta make use. You gotta make use of your time of why you doing so you can multitask or whatever. Right?
You can't multitask. Like, must be bullshit, man. I'm like, bro, I got time. I got hella time. Especially now that the nigga divorced, I ain't gotta worry about that bullshit no more. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, this is all. I ain't got no motherfucking excuse. No.
Yeah, and it's different, man. We got that fresh start, fresh clean start. Like, yo, the world is your oyster. The world is your pad thai.
I ain't got a choice. I'm trying to get at least. I'm thinking low ball. I gotta be making a comfortable 6 figures a year, just myself, creating it myself. Yeah. And then that combined with trying to get that retirement, run that up, from what I'm on. And then it's just like you're upper echelon at that point already, like.
Yeah.
And then investments.
And my thing is like I look at like, okay, you plan to live with just the past or whatever, and I don't even count the investment or whatever. So I plan to the passive shit, like what I plan to, okay, it's what I got to survive off of. The investment gonna be the investment, whatever. And those time where even now, like time where it's called take profit, have to take something out of whatever, out the pot, whatever. For those type of moments, specific moments. And a lot of time, like as we as people, we want to get out and look for the next best thing, whatever. Sometimes you just have the best thing, you just have to hold that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. Like sometimes you have some shit. Hey, if this, I got drained the hell out the milk. If this right here we're producing, like, well, I can go and diverse whatever. Or I should get more of this. But I know this gonna produce more. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying. I also look at it as this. Cause I also have. I gotta have, as Mark say, you gotta have multiple streams of income.
Mm-hmm.
So you got different streams of income coming in, so you can take this and get more of that, whatever.
Yeah.
When it's kind of time to take profit and spread it out, whatever. And that's one thing I've been appreciative of finding out about is about investing. Cause there have been times where like been moment where it's just life happens and shit. And when life happens, like shit, I need, you know what I'm saying? We know the motherfucker ain't finna nobody come and say whatever. He ain't getting no just help. Motherfucker just wouldn't help motherfucker, especially no financially, whatever. But being able to go into your fucking shit and be able to take out some shit that you need to take care of shit, whatever, right? There's no
Yeah.
better feeling than being able to do that. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So you got shit stay. You just have to go in and withdraw this, or liquidate this, or liquidate it's this. It's better for you or for me, whatever. Cause me being able to started doing this, started investigating, not invest, but investing.
Uh-oh.
That
Uh-oh.
shit. I don't know why they don't
Echo.
let motherfucker do this echo shit while you recording. It's weird.
Oh, well, it's good now, I think.
It's good now. Okay.
It ain't echoing now.
Yeah. But they got found out about this shit, man, because it's very beneficial, man. A lot of time I had like shit happens with it, even during COVID and shit, right? I had this moment where motherfucking motherfucker, I had stayed in the room for like 15, 20 days, some shit, and the motherfucker charged me double. You know what I'm saying? At the time, like, oh shit. But luckily I was able to reach in and like have some little funds in there I can liquidate whatever. And also it paid for a lot of trips. So I'm like, I look at it like shit, bro. It's one of the best things ever. It's life changing.
That's what it's all about. I should have learned about this shit earlier, but I don't like to look back and think I wish. I'd be like, man, now I know.
Yeah.
That's it. Now all I do is moving forward is apply these principles to my life and then grow from there. That's what it's all about.
The main thing.
It's distraction.
And thing about it, I always look at it here is I always look at it from where you start, where you at or whatever, right? And just speaking in general, whatever. Cause there's some of it that ain't even got in yet, still not in. You know what I'm saying? Some of it might start today.
Yeah.
And you took at it, you know what I'm saying? You might have started last year or 2 years ago, and I might started 4 or 5 years ago. Somebody else might start 10, 20 years ago, but you can't look at what they do and understand where you started. Cause it's already going somebody started after that or whatever. Somebody maybe started you may see picking up some crypto at $1. Somebody else may be picking up $3 to $5. And they journey started there. But it always tiers. It's tiers to shit. So I just look at shit from my personal wants and goals, what's good for me. You know what I'm saying? And some motherfucker get too caught up with what another motherfucker doing and trying. No, you gotta realize what is good for you. What is your number? You
What's
know what I'm saying?
up?
Yeah.
You're right. You're right. But the time is now. This new era is kicking in. This is it.
Yeah, man. And,
Get on
that's
board.
something I've been saying since last year. Like, yo, this is motherfucker last chance to make it this easy. You know what I'm saying? And motherfucker hit me up and like this and that. Yeah, man, I'm gonna get with you. Bro, you on the phone with me now. Get with you know what I'm saying? If I'm motherfucker, I don't know about that. I don't trust that, this and that. Like, bro, if you got motherfuckers with billions invested in some shit, I'm pretty sure your couple dollars are gonna survive it. You know what I'm saying? They be like, oh yeah, that's a scam. They gonna rip. They gonna like, bro. Of course, it's manipulated, whatever. But the market is rigged to stay up. If you invested in what they invested in, you might not get as much as they gonna make, but you gonna get your cut. You gonna get your 7 to 8%. If you willing to risk and like do on your own and do more than that, cause they gonna provide you a way to make money.
Yeah.
If you invest, they're gonna be like, you invest in S&P 500 VO this net, you getting 7 to 8%. That's what they provide you. The market makes the motherfucker that whenever they provide you this. Here's your 7 to 8 months, 7 to 8% a year. Okay, I'm happy with that. They might be making 48, 75% a year. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to compete on that same level, you can either go with them, they can provide you this comfortable 7 to 8%, or you're gonna have to go race with these motherfuckers for that 75, 85% or whatever they make in a year, or whatever, right? And of course they're gonna be like, oh well, I'm gonna manipulate this. So you working against it. And that's the market. Like, well, folks start like, okay, I'm gonna do what they do. They buying this. You learn how the motherfucker move. That's what the charts are for. The charts is human behavior. Once you learn the pattern, whatever, okay, I know they usually it's a fucking earnings call today. I know lately they've been no matter they beat earnings, if they beat earnings, they fucking put the shit, drop the shit, sell that shit. If they fucking don't be earning, they buy the shit, push it up with them. And you learn shit like that, like, okay, I learned how they react now. So you still can make money off that shit by learning what they do and shit. That can be a job itself. But yeah, man, it's a different journey, man. It's a whole nother journey, you know.
That's it. Get on board.
Yeah.
I'm afraid these Democrats is gonna win again somehow. There's a bunch of idiots are so damn foolish.
They don't have nobody up though. There's nobody up to have that type of discussion.
They're trying to get that boy Gavin. And that dude's a straight idiot, man.
He ain't gonna be.
That's all right. As long as if we win the mid, like I'm saying we, but I like what they're doing financially. I like the moves they making. They trying to change the system, and that's what I'm for.
Think about it though. Cause they ain't about it with this administration is it's an uphill battle right now.
Yeah.
But they starting to reach the top of that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Cause it used to be when it first started, so motherfucking restrictions. You hear about them stopping this, that, whatever. Now you start seeing, now they putting a lot of shit in place. Shit starting to happen and shit. I think a lot of motherfuckers start seeing like this motherfucker been in office less than a year. And this motherfucker, it seems like he been in a whole term. Like nigga been in, you think he been in like 2, you know what, been in less than a year. He ain't been a year yet. And feel like him done so much shit. Like motherfucker is undeniable. It's hard for motherfucker to say that this motherfucker ain't doing shit, ain't getting shit done with her. And they never gonna say it, but you just or the way of saying it, they start talking less. You don't hear as much coming from them.
Yeah.
You don't hear no more kumbayas as much and shit. And singing in front of the building, try to stop shit with them. You know, that shit started to die down. So you know, like, yo, this motherfucker getting shit done. And thing about it, last hope now, like it's got the Fed playing with the rates and whatever. Cause
Yeah,
this
he
one
fired.
thing preventing that motherfucker from pumping that motherfucker up. Cause one thing he gonna plan on doing is pumping this motherfucker up. That's one thing he's saying he gonna do is pump this motherfucker up. And this is just year one. That's why I hear motherfuckers talking about it's like, and then in the market, whatever, like you got people that's regular people in the market, analysts, all that shit. Oh, the recession is coming. You have a motherfucker, you think Trump gonna let a recession come? Even when Biden was in office and then they had a recession based off the fucking definition, they changed the definition of a recession. Well, you got a motherfucking president that going out and getting trillions of dollars invested in America. You think motherfucker gonna let a recession come? He gonna pump this motherfucker with money, whatever? Like, doubt they mother gonna let them motherfucker be a recession. Like, and that what old school think. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker that think that's got the old school way of thinking of, oh, it's gonna be a recession because it must have this and that. No. This motherfucker ain't pumped. He tell you pump this motherfucking market. He out here making these deals, getting his bread. He got the motherfucking the wolves out and shit, got luck nigga and shit coming through there, make it. They're like, yo, they motherfucker prepare this motherfucker to pump that motherfucker up. His family invested in this shit. Like, if anything, they're gonna pump that motherfucker up through probably crypto. And thing about it, I would say it's gonna be a quantitative easing. Hey, the quantitative easing may be shit through crypto. That motherfucker. Cause they usually have some type that change the name probably. Cause before they send out checks or whatever, they used to send out checks, whatever. I know now he said he might
download the Fed Now app. Yeah, look at that Fed Now app. Get that if you want to get some more. Oh, because they're talking about giving people so something simple that could get people to start using it. Where they're talking about, they said they're thinking about giving people dividends.
Right.
They're gonna be like, okay, to get your dividend, download this Fed Now app. Yeah. And then it's gonna be like that's that first taste of it.
And think about it, it's this though. Just like what Thailand did, right? Thailand did a couple years ago when they were trying to embrace crypto, whatever. They gave all the people that make less money. They gave them like so much amount of crypto, whatever, to spend. Then when they were testing it out, whatever. Like so many of the Thai national, whatever, they gave them so much money to spend. But I can't remember they only could spend it. I think they could only spend it at certain places, whatever, right? But they gave them crypto to test it out to see how it worked.
Yeah.
I ain't heard nothing more about how that happened, whatever, or what happened with that, how it go. But as I think I showed you, like I'm looking at houses. If I look at houses and shit, you see payment option be like cash, this, and cryptocurrency. Now they allow that as a form of payment now. So now it's a matter of time waiting with us. The shit is in motion now at the time. I think they already doing what they're doing to do the little shakes out with her, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like motherfucker said, ready, set, go. They ain't ready, set, so they keep playing motherfucker before they say go and shit. Cause I already know once it go, that motherfucker going wild. I want that shit pump it up. We about to pump it up. Ain't you see me? But yeah, that shit.
I saw mine a week before they pumped
it. Nice.
That be bro, just hang up on me.
Like, nice. Cause they ain't about that happened without I'll tell you one of them guys on there. They start talking about me and all that shit, but this motherfucker sold before November. Before November, he sold all his shit. And then he started talking shit about it. Like, man, I don't listen to motherfuckers like that. Cause they ain't bad. Like when you tell motherfuckers sell and day trades and shit, like you don't day trade. I don't think there's be some shit you day trade. You hold on.
My lieutenant be talking like that. You gotta say that. I'm like, bro, I'm not playing with this.
Exactly.
I'm home. Take a little profit and then you come in and buy it again. Yeah,
It's not some shit that you come and try again and shit.
Yeah.
Shit, you know what I'm saying? Like shit you hold, motherfucker. Once you reach your number, then you take profit wherever. But like until then you hold. Like unless you a fucking master trader or some shit, you can do all that shit. But if not, motherfucker, you hold that shit. Buy it when it low, hold that
You
shit.
get it at the top and then.
Cause motherfuckers just say that shit to be cool. To sound like they know what the fuck they talking about.
Yeah, he always talking like that. I'm like, bro, I'm not doing that. Not at all.
I ain't fucking with you today. I don't want that shit.
Yeah. You told you should have got it and come in and buy it again. Like, nigga, you're getting nowhere from it.
Exactly. Then you gotta think about Oak. You know that's a tax.
You don't really know what you're doing, man.
Well, it just sound good. It sound nice. The motherfucker just say shit.
Yeah, you're a different type of fella.
But motherfucker say, I watching your boy Jake Claver or whatever, right?
Yeah. What are you talking about?
He was talking about I think they asked him a question like what you think about XRP not being chosen, whatever. Are they going against XRP, whatever the government, whatever? And he said, like, he talked to Eric Trump.
This is recent?
Right?
This is recent.
Yeah, I watched it today.
Oh, okay.
And they were talking about XRP not being chosen by the government for the data shit they put on chain with and they asked him, you think Trump hate XRP or don't like those people I blah with them? And he was saying I could see he's saying he just hung out with Eric Trump like a little while ago. But he again it sound like Mo told him shit don't to not say or whatever. But he said he can see Trump and Elon Musk saying something talking about XRP and not so far future.
Elon?
Yeah.
XPay?
Or some cause you know they always talking about payment for X or whatever. They always talking about some type of talk. But you know Dogecoin was his thing or whatever, but that died down. You don't hear about Dogecoin, but I swear. But you know what I'm saying? It's thing about it, we got so many people that just they don't even mention it.
That's the thing that's happening right now. It's like, why y'all just slipping around it? Like everybody's avoiding the big elephant in the room. Like, that's what it feels like.
You know why? You know why? That makes sense to me, other than motherfucker just hating whatever. Cause I can't believe motherfucker just hating. Cause it don't make sense for motherfucker hate. I think cause motherfucker got 1,700 NDAs. So motherfucker probably just choose not to mention some shit rather than mention and say the wrong shit and violate the NDA. Especially motherfucker that got like companies and clients and shit with them. Cause you think about when Trump, I gotta see the actual video with her, right? One of the conference that Trump was at, he talked about when he was talking about the system is old and need updating, it's too slow, whatever. The motherfucker said everything but XRP.
I remember
He
seeing
said
that.
exact everything about XRP without saying XRP. Like, yo, it's you know what I'm saying? Like it's right there in the face. Motherfuckers just ain't saying it.
I remember
I
seeing
think
that.
it's right there. He basically saying they gonna use that mother.
We're just waiting.
Yeah.
Man, brothers,
And
is this that thing you told me to get? Is this that thing you was telling me to get? Yeah. Should I get it now? It's 400?
It's now the place to buy. Now's a good time.
Yeah. Go ahead, man. Get
It's
some.
1,000 good time.
Go ahead, man.
Good time to buy.
Get you some.
That's gonna come.
It's
I'm trying to find this little interview I'll tell you about the Swift guy. Oh man, what that motherfucker name? Now that I'm looking at the motherfucker.
Everybody that don't like Trump just seem like a hater.
Or if on the left.
They just seem like haters. Like, they don't even seem like.
Probably from the left. From the left.
What? Which
Please
one?
take
Oh,
your
there
time
we go.
to, answer a couple questions about blockchain and if it's going to be implemented in the banking system. So, can you let us know how Swift is going to use blockchain for sending money?
I'm not sure how Swift going to do it, but for sure they will. It's on its way, and we are doing trials on it.
Very good. And do you know about on-demand liquidity and DLT?
Yes.
Okay, and do you know about a company called Ripple? And are they being used?
Ripple, yes, of course we do.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. Do you know about bills of lading going to bills of e-lading in the UK?
No, we are not involved on that.
Okay, but you know about it being
Yes.
used on the blockchain?
Yes.
Trading is going to be on the blockchain?
We had listened about it, but we are not involved in it
Right.
at the moment.
Are you connected with Ripple in any way? A partner with Ripple?
Not yet.
Not yet. That's a very good answer. All right, I really appreciate your time. And can I ask your name? And
Arthur Pereira from T-Evo Technologies.
nice. And are you here from Portugal?
Portugal.
Wow. Well, thank you for coming to Canada and have a wonderful trip back home.
Who that? I don't even know what was who.
He's
He
part
has
of
some
Swift.
club.
He worked with Swift.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That'd be something because I know they're testing. Like, would that be something they announce? Like, we're gonna use RippleNet, or
The way he's saying they saying they're gonna use their own blockchain. So they saying they doing testing on their own blockchain. If
I
you
heard
look
they
at most of the
using-
his thing is a lot
Yeah.
of pieces mother put together. So they did testing that you see they announced they did you hear like rumor they testing with Ripple. Then
Yeah.
then you see they tested with
I-
XRP. I mean with
I saw
Chainlink.
it. Yeah. I
So
saw it.
Chainlink
They're-
already been like a thing with Swift and Chainlink, whatever. But thing
Yeah.
about they take Chainlink versus XRP, Chainlink is like data, it's interoperability, whatever, right? What Chainlink does is allow it's for example, right? It's say you can transfer all throughout Robinhood from here to here to this account, whatever, right?
It's the connective
Chain-
tissue between different
Right,
networks.
exactly.
I understand
So-
that. Yeah, I understand
So
that.
basically, like Chainlink let Robinhood talk to Webull or whatever, right? Or something like that. Or let
Yeah.
Navy Federal talk to Citibank.
Mm.
But that's the way to do. But people say, "Oh, Chainlink is a chosen. It's gonna take over XRP." Like they all gonna work together to like accomplish it.
Yeah.
And thing about it, you hear about them testing out. Like you don't hear about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure like it gonna have to come down to it. It only makes sense. No other thing makes sense with it.
Just sitting
Then
back
it's
and waiting.
already, it's already got the shit set up all over. Like Japan already said they going in, SBI they on in, like everybody, they banks buying that shit, whatever. Cause you can work with it or motherfuckers steal the business. That's why they trying excuse me, that's why they trying it harder to prevent Ripple from getting that master bank account, that master account.
Let's let that shit happen.
Yeah.
I want to see what happens if that happens. But there's so many other moments. Like if this happens, everyone like this happened, nothing. The bank happens. Nothing. You're like, this is impossible. You're like, this is impossible. How ain't no crazy movement? You know what I'm saying?
That's
But
not
now,
real. Like they want all at once, so they don't push that mother down.
they don't want it to be slower. A lot more people are hopping in. They want it to just go from.
It can be like this, right? They doing little stuff with it, right? Once if you do gradually, it gives people time to get in, right? So I think they probably wait motherfucker a certain point where like, okay, this is it. Shoot up and price motherfucker out.
Yeah.
They say shit go to $10. For you would get 1,000, that's 10,000 for get 1,000 motherfucker. Or you to buy 1,000 of it, it's gonna cost you 10,000. How many people can afford that? Not no motherfucking middle, you know what I'm saying, average American, whatever. They already been telling you American on live day to day, they only have $500 saving their saving account. Or don't have $1,000 saving their saving account. So they're not gonna let a chance. It could be like not gonna let a chance for average motherfucker get in and get bread off of it. Cause right now it's still people that I always say $3 not gonna do none of this, that whatever. Still got that. So it like on the motherfucker that actually got faith in whatever they want getting in on it. You know how the retailer be average motherfuckers, they get it. Once it go to 5 and 10, then they like, oh, let me buy this shit now. But those who want like, okay, I'm gonna buy 100 of these, that's like 1,000, whatever. I'm gonna sell at 1,500, 1,200. They gonna get out real quick, whatever.
Yeah.
And the rest, motherfucker, the more that's in it now, that's been in it somewhere, they not selling. You got motherfuckers been holding on for 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Some of it just not selling. And those one they know that they not gonna be able to shake out. But the one that just getting in now, whatever, they buy it at $3 this, and they go to $2, then they sell it. Or some wait, oh, it go $5. Oh, it's in and sell it, but it's one of those things where life changing opportunity comes where
That's some shit we sitting in Thailand having a barbecue, like,
yeah.
Niggas was talking, niggas was right.
Yeah, but one of the things where like it take cause anybody like even now think when you got a think now it been you probably holding yours for like at least like a year by now.
Yeah.
So it take time for motherfucker get, you know what I'm saying?
I made it through the moments where I was just like, man, screw it. I made it through that. Now I'm just like, oh man.
Yeah, and think about it, you had to go through that moment. You know what I'm saying? You didn't just hop in and instant gratification, whatever. Motherfucker had to go through that struggle of shit. How long can you hold that motherfucker? So I got in at 2022.
Damn.
Before that motherfucker, it wasn't even on Robinhood. It was, you only could get for like 2 fucking places. You can get that motherfucker.
That's wild.
Yeah, and thing about it, you know, motherfucker had to get in and wait them motherfucker. Motherfucker wait there a couple more months, another year or whatever. And that's the thing that comes with it. So I think motherfucker, it been held down. Motherfucker, I didn't call them ETL. They not finna buy in. They're not buying in at 3. They're not buying in at no. It's gonna be a number lower than 3 for the motherfucker buy in for the ETL. So no, probably like 252 in the twos whatever for money buy in. Cause you got motherfucker that damn. Let's say it was went 360, right? Let's say motherfucker go to 260, whatever, right? That's a whole dollar. That's a lot of money when you buying billions and millions of dollars worth of fucking XRP and shit.
Yeah.
So instead of them starting at 340 or whatever, they're gonna buy it 2 something. So if like they already ahead before they even start. You know what I'm saying? Before it get to cause right now, right? It's been the 3 is like the $3 been like the line, like the support line, right? So that's like it basically that's where it goes to and bounce off that. If you get it, the lower you can get it here, like by the time it go back to the normal, the regular being that, you already in the green. So if I can get at 280 or even better at 270, shit, I already got my client money when it going back. Cause we know for sure it going back to 3. So now if I'm buying something for my client, if I'm trying to get you to invest in my company, whatever, I like, oh, give me your money so I can invest your money for you and get a fee out for it. I'm gonna buy that. If I get at 270 and it go to 3, I already made you money. So you already want to invest more, and then I made you money within months, a week, or whatever. And that's just by buying it lower here. And I ain't have to wait for it to actually do something. It's just buying it from when it's on the price.
Yeah.
So they gonna take the motherfucker they client they got, they gonna buy that motherfucker. That's why it being pushed down, because they finna buy that motherfucker up before it take off. Now that I already showed you we already showed you I can make you money. Now they give me more time, like okay, now trusting me spend more money and I can get you even more for it if you can wait a couple years later. That's that instant gratification for me for getting it at that low and it going back to the $3 whatever. But yeah, it's a waiting game, man. But yeah, man, I fuck around. I mean, I went out tonight, man. I was just bored, man. I like, let me do something. I went to like 3 spots. The spot I usually go to, they were doing private party, whatever. So I just went out to
Yeah.
the other spot. One spot I went to, that motherfucker tried to give me about a bottle. The bottle like fucking $800 or whatever. I'm like, damn shit. I went to another spot and said, "Oh, you can't come with one person." So I'm like, take my ass home, man. It's why I don't go out of this motherfucker. Like, yo,
They come with all these like these stupid ass like
crazy.
I don't even like I'm like, bro, I don't even be.
I'm not finna go pay the overprice for the fuck. I get this bottle of tequila with like I probably get that bottle for like $20-$30. It motherfucker want
Yes,
like 800. It probably go to $500-$600 American dollar. Like,
Like,
fuck
where
your
do y'all get these ideas at? Like, that's what I saw something that was like the streets like they were saying dudes don't even be going out no more for real.
But what? It's just a scam, man. Then the
They
chicks
say-
get in free. Chick, they stamping their shit, but they want to
Free drink. You're basically
then I'm a
you're
foreigner.
subsidizing their drinks.
Exactly. Then I'm a foreigner. I don't even think the Korean motherfucker paying that. I'm a foreigner. Oh, they go to a different list. No, I'm good. Bro. Then the shit wet.
You get in there, it's just you.
It's just
It's
me and that
so-
motherfucker. But those have some people. The one that got people in, they don't want to go. You got to buy a bottle for or whatever. Then I went to the other one. They charged me $10. They charged me $10 to get in. I should have known, cause you can like when you hear an empty club, you can hear the echo. It sound like an empty club, whatever. I went down that motherfucker. I ain't go all the way down though. I went down and walked right back up. Like
it was just you and that motherfucker.
Yeah, y'all playing with. But that's kind of like it's a bit. It be kind of dead. But it more, I guess, kind of benefit for the one to be near the base or whatever. It have more like people there. It draw more people there, like something there, or whatever. Right? And it more in there. So here, kind of like so far from in base, not here no more. Like, cause you do that, you know, motherfuckers just kind of go to a foreigner, they gonna overcharge your ass. Cause now, like, I feel like they gave it back to the Korean pop life, and they ain't really catering to the free foreigners that come in that motherfucker. But you go to the spot that near the base is more like catering to motherfucker. They ain't even had that dumb shit or whatever, or less of it.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm like most shit is centered around like drinking now. I'm like, bro, that's not really my forte, man. I can't handle it no more.
I think Korea got a lot of like restaurant with drink, and they got a little area for the bars, whatever. But a lot of stuff be hidden and shit, man. It's not just. It's just different. Man.
That's why I say a lot of dudes just be like, I'm just staying my ass at the crib. I see.
Cause like everywhere is trying to get your money. Everywhere you go is to get your money.
Yeah, it's not even fun.
Yeah, like when you just see everybody like, oh, give me your money, give me your money, no, give me your money. Like, no.
Bro, like, what about the fun? What are you providing?
Yeah.
Let me see if you can play this one in the chat. And, if we can cover this. It's not about to run out of recording. Huh? Let me see about the WhatsApp.
But that's what I like. I can buy me a bottle and sip at home and shit. Cause I had went and just bought like a shit case of wine and shit in the fridge. But I don't really drink. Usually I probably drink more on the podcast. I you on with y'all drinking?
I'm like, man, I might sip with these boys, but I've been like, I don't even.
I drink. That's usually why I buy a bottle. I used to drink it on the podcast and shit.
You know, when I hit where I want to hit, I'm pulling up with the fellas. I'm pulling up with the fellas on the pod. When I get to where I'm trying to reach, I'll pull up with the guys over there, and we gonna have some.
Yeah.
We're gonna celebrate.
But they ain't bad. I was thinking about I was gonna take a flight this weekend, man.
You gonna hit at the time?
I was definitely not that one. I just came. I like that's because the other one is like 2 hours closer, so like it's easier to go and come back or whatever, right? But you know, them one got like a cyclone?
Typhoon?
Yeah, all this shit. I like fuck. And look at I look. I finna buy that fucking ticket, and then I just happened to check the weather. Then I seen a motherfucking alert come in. Like fuck, like I ain't purchased that motherfucker.
Did you get the
But
link?
look at like the ticket I was looking for. It had crazy price on that motherfucker on the return shit. It had like double the price, and the time didn't match. I was like fuck. Then I look at it like okay, it's the reason that motherfucker didn't have. I'm
Did you
planning
get
on
the you
being.
got the link I sent you on WhatsApp?
Oh, you sent it? Let me see.
Yeah. I don't know if you can pull it up.
It's a video.
Yeah. Can we play it on there? I don't know. I don't know how it works. I don't know if you can play it straight through or you have to pause it at point.
It's the one white guys on going out. Talking about the 15-minute one.
Yeah. You can just clip it up, like, okay, we just pause it at a certain point and see what you're talking about. Whatever.
This weekend, you'll notice something right away. There's girls everywhere. You know, bars, restaurants, clubs, 85% women now. And I picked up on this a while ago, just living in New York, but now it's gotten even more obvious. And girls are confused as to what's going on. Like, where are all the guys at?
You better pay attention to me tonight. I'm so fucking sick of this shit. Oh my
Mm.
god. Touch a boob, buy a drink. I mean, it's like very fucking simple.
Now, obviously, I can't speak for everyone, but as a dude
Pause it.
who stopped going.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
See, now they mad because dudes is just like,
Ain't paying no attention.
we're not paying, you know, like, because it's like, it's a double edge, right? First it was,
Stop
You're
paying me
a creep.
attention. You're a creep.
yeah, you're a creep, this, that, and the third. Now it's just like they're thirsty for it, and you just like,
Yeah.
now more dudes are just like, even if they're not into the red pill, MGTOW, go your own way type of lanes, self-improvement lane, it's kind
Right.
of seeped over to a lot of guys where they just like,
And that's why they got
Everybody's-
problem. That's why they
Yeah,
got a
go
lot
ahead.
of problems on the red pill as well, bro.
yeah,
Cause now you interfering with they bad. Now motherfucker ain't catering to they shit. Now motherfucker like, nah, I ain't doing that. Cause you know how females always have they hang around guy. What they say? I think
beta
CGA.
male orbiters. Beta
Yeah.
male orbiters.
I think CJ called it keep it in their orbit. You know what I'm saying? Keep guys in their orbit where they they only pay attention to they need something from them, whatever, some attention, some food,
Attention,
or some
yeah.
shit. And motherfucker, when what red pill does, it killed that. So motherfuckers start waking up. I mean, a lot of motherfuckers been waking up, or not ain't waking up, but like vocalizing with Kevin Samuel era or whatnot. Cause motherfucker always feel this way, but motherfucker wouldn't vocalize because hey, motherfucker will counsel your ass, this and that, whatever. But now it's some motherfucker, I guess you can say the younger cats, it's like, you know, they start kind of like, I guess I would say that's the fresh and fit era and crowd come in. But or kind of take over whatever, cause or Andrew Taylor and shit. Cause now they're saying like, oh, I'm not longer tricking on this bitch and doing all this because I don't get nothing out of it. And now they like, oh, I don't have my orbiters anymore. I don't have this guy that's around, that's always in my inbox that I don't want, whatever, that give me attention that I want for somebody else.
You know, let's play on that motherfucker. Let's play it. Let's see what's on.
Going out every weekend. I feel like I have some insight to share on why when you go out now you see 85% girls and why the majority of guys are off that. So let's get right into it. The first thing I want to talk about is what I call the humiliation ritual that is now part of going out, right? So to run a trendy bar, club, restaurant in a city like New York, for example, you need exclusivity. That's just how it works. Like these huge groups of girls that you see out and about all dressed up, you know where they're going, the exclusive trendy spots that they probably saw on like TikTok, right? And this has always been the case, but now it's just getting to a ridiculous point, right? You can't just go to cool places as a guy with your friends anymore. There's going to be a line or a cover fee, or you need reservations. There's always some sort of humiliation ritual to get into the spots these days. These girls, it's like you can't even blame them for going out so much. It's a whole different experience, right? They go with their friends, they skip the line, everything is free. All the bouncers love you. Like I've seen my friends get dragged out by the neck by bouncers for like not knowing that you couldn't vape. I mean, vaping is low-key, he deserved it, but like it's just the way you get treated as a dude it's like you're paying to get treated like shit, right? Like, let's say you're walking around
Yeah.
with your guy friend.
Oh, you got a pump. Yeah. So I would say when we was in Bahrain, it wasn't necessarily like that, but it's still like, what do you think?
Because it was out of America.
Okay, maybe it's in America. But you saying you experienced that in Korea, kind of, right?
Yeah, because here's the thing with Korea, though, right?
Yeah.
Korea has its own little hub, kind of like Japan, but like even just like Japan, right? Japan got
Yeah.
this hub where like they fuck with American with them. So
Yeah.
like the area I'm in Korea, the area where there's like American mainly, the people that attract to American attract to that area. Where I'm at
Wow.
now, it used to be that way, but no longer. So now the Korean population or outgoers, they come and take their space back over. So
Yeah.
now the people that's there are like, see, you might see some white girl that into Korean and they into that culture, they only want their Korean, whatever. So you got that type of people in there. So they not really checking for niggas like that as much in that era, whatever, right? There are some whatever, but like, and there is mostly like out of most of America gone because the base gone with it. So now it's just like you just few expat that's into the culture. You might see one off or two off, whatever here, but you have to get them outside with them. But yeah, like you said, like they're not really checking for mother like that as much. If you not unless you like willing to go out there and do the hunt and do all that, which I'm not finna do all that. So
Yeah, man. I think just the going out game in general.
right.
Bahrain was cool. That was a little different.
But it's a thing about it though. And here's another thing I also got realized, right? Because you know K-pop culture, right? That's a
Yeah.
whole thing, whatever. And with that culture, they're feeding to the young. So there are many clubs here. Korea, like one of the only places I know where if you over a certain age, you can't get in. So they keeping that night scene young. So you either gonna not get in or they gonna charge you hell of a lot more to get in.
Mhm.
So that's another reason why I don't work in Korea with them. But like in Bahrain, like there's a place for everybody. If you got an older crowd here, young crowd here, well, you want to mix and mingle here. You want the hose here. You want without the hose here. You want expensive hose there. There's a place for it's all about what you can afford. You can live your wage. You know what I'm saying? If you can afford it, you can live it. And that's one good thing about it, I would say about it is everything in the gospel. If you can afford it, there's you know what I'm saying. It's different from being a place where even if you can afford something, you can't get it, whatever. Like if I want me a person come in, massage every day, and do this and whatever, and it's just not available, it's not available. But
Yeah.
there in Bahrain, like if you got the price for it, then hey, you can get whatever you want to get. You want your car washed every day, you want this done, your garden done. There's a price for it, a negotiable price for it.
I guess for me, I'm just like,
Trying to get into
oh yeah. Let's go.
cool places. Oh my god, in New York now, it's like you might as well be wearing shirts that say like we're big fat morons because that's what you're gonna get treated like. And a lot of dudes, like myself included, are just done with this. Like it's what's the return? Like money has always been the filter for nightlife and having fun at night going out. But now the filter, it's just between, the humiliation rituals and the financial burden. A lot of guys like myself, it's just like, I'd rather spend this money elsewhere. The vodka soda money and, the money I'm paying the bouncer to get in, whatever. Like, this is awful. I'm not getting anything in return for this. I'd rather go on trips. I'd rather save it, go out, have a nice dinner, like with people that I actually enjoy talking to, that I can hear, have a conversation with. It's like anywhere but at some stinky bar or club that treats me like shit. So let's say you and your boys, you go out and you get done with the humiliation ritual. You're like, fuck it, we'll wait in line, we'll pay the cover, whatever. The
Humiliation
drinks for
ritual.
$20, but we're trying to have fun, we're trying to meet girls. So you're in the spot, right? The amount of times the past few years where I'd be in a place, I'm looking around, I'm like, I'm not having fun. I'm like looking at people, I'm like, they don't look like they're having fun. It's like no one's having fun anymore. Like it would be different if you get into these places and people are dancing and like it's just like good vibes, good energy, good music, but it's not. Like I'm no Michael Jackson, but it just feels like going to a club or a nightlife situation bar where no one's dancing. It's like going to a restaurant that doesn't serve food. It's like I've been looking up like videos of nightclubs in the 80s, and it's like, oh my God, I for sure would have gotten down with this. Like, at least back in the day, you could bust some moves and like have fun, just like let go a little bit. But now it's like, what are we even fucking doing here? You look around, everyone's just like aura farming. Like, the music is so loud, everyone's on their phone. It's like, I don't really feel the need to participate in this. I feel like I'm not missing anything by not being here, right? And I feel like even a couple of years back, like pre-2020, people were having actual fun. They would go out and have fun. When I was in college, when I was in high school, it's like it was a whole different experience. Now it's like, I don't know, it's just bad vibes. The whole point of going out is to have fun, and it really feels like at a lot of these places, people are just going through the motions. Like, as long as it looks like they're having fun on their social medias, like, they don't need to actually have fun. So my next big
And the other thing, right, I be saying as well, bro. I hate packed clubs.
Yeah, I
think a lot of I think a lot of people say packed club, oh, this lit, it's a movie. Everything a fucking movie. And they just be in there, they just look around, take their pictures and shit, and then post for the gram, and then that thing know they just be doing this the rest of the night. I'm like, hell no, I can't.
They got their
I would
content.
rather, yeah. I would rather just a half full club that like more long the ratio. I really had a ratio there, and then a decent club with more space. I don't gotta get bumped to two every fucking 3 seconds, and no, and not too loud. I hate that. Like, I was there the other day. Like, how are you talking to each other? It's loud as fucking here, and y'all
I know.
listening to each other's ears. Like, how you even hear it? Like, and people try to talk loud. I don't know what you're saying. I don't hear you. I don't know what you're trying to say. It's louder. So I say, I be telling like, yo, type in what you're trying to say. If you really trying to tell me something, type that motherfucker. And that's usually what I do. Like, it just mean like motherfucker be doing it and just like he said, like it was fun, like the humiliation ritual, whatever. And motherfucker be forced to buy a bottle. Like, that's why I really go lounge in bars where you can actually talk and like chill and actually enjoy the moment, whatever, right? But yeah.
I literally went to a club when I was in Pattaya. I went to Thailand. And I was literally in a club where it was like, this is dangerous for your ears. I'm not on the old man. No, I was like, no, it's too loud in here.
Exactly.
Like, to the point where I'm not even talking like old man, like I'm not that. But it's like, no, this is OD. Like, this is bad for your ears.
Right.
Like that. This isn't even cool.
And that's most clubs.
Like, what are y'all getting from this? Like, it's like ridiculous.
I be in like when I be going to the Lax environment, go to like the Filipino bar where they be singing and shit. I like, how do you not hurt your ears? It's way too fucking loud. Like, you're doing live singing, live band or whatever, and you just scream. You're not even singing, you're just screaming. And people are like, oh, this is fucking annoying.
Yo, you took me to a spot like that in Bahrain. I was like, I gotta get up out of here, right?
Yeah. The shit be annoying as fuck. I'm like, oh, it's not, oh my goodness.
That shit is, I can't stand that shit at all.
Reason that I feel like going out every weekend, partying, these clubs, these bars is stupid is because I have nothing to celebrate right now, right? Like, I'm no longer in high school. I'm no longer in college. The shit is getting real out here. So there's this big part of me that doesn't feel like I've earned the right to be out partying. And I know a lot of guys feel like this right now. Obviously, I'm not talking about special, life events, birthdays, people getting married, babies born, shit like that, right? But just going out every weekend for the purpose of going out, that feels stupid. That feels like I'm going in the wrong direction, right? Because it's like, what the fuck am I celebrating? I'm not even close to where I'm trying to be at in life right now. And I know I'm not the only one either. A lot of guys, a lot of my friends, they feel the same exact way. If I go out every single weekend and party like I'm, still a kid, I'm going to be broke and a deadbeat by the time I hit 30, right? So a lot of guys are looking at that and it's like, okay, I'll trade the Sunday scaries for some peace of mind and, good days of work. You can't work. I personally can't do anything when I'm hungover, especially if you're working hard every week. Like, the weekend's going to be your only time to focus on your own goals, your own projects, side hustles. So a lot of dudes trade the hangover, the Sunday scaries for 8 hours of sleep and working the next day. It's like, I don't view the weekend as this break from reality like I used to when I was younger, because now it's like, if I keep viewing it like that, I'll be stuck here where I'm at forever. And I'll touch on this more at the end, but there's a difference between that, you know, working, building shit, and just giving up and not even trying because someone on the internet told you that these girls won't want you unless, you know, you have X amount of money. I believe that there's more to it than that, which apparently means that I'm turbo blue pilled. Look at this clip someone sent me.
This guy, Paulie Walnuts, he's not all bad, but he's turbo blue pill. He's like, I was like on a plane.
That's crazy, right? But look, that stereotype is true for some women, right? Historically, women get provided for by the guy. So that's a type of woman that exists 100%. I'm not saying that that's not true. But what I am saying is like a lot of dudes I see use that as an excuse to not even try. It's like, okay, because of that, I'm not even going to dip my crib. I'm not going to shave this neck beard. I'm not going to start using, you know, face wash. I'm not going to go to the gym, just like shit like that. There's a difference between not going out because you're working on yourself, you're working on your own things, your goals, accomplishments, and not going out because you gave up and you just don't want to leave your house.
I think it's a mixture of both. Like motherfucker not going out because they gave up. Like motherfucker, cause if you do decide, cause it's both. You like you have to work on yourself, get the stuff together.
You gotta enjoy life.
Yeah, you also
You gotta enjoy life. It's a balance.
Yeah,
it's a balance. But I think there's a season for monk mode. You know, I think there's a season where you go
right. You got to go through that. If you done the time and the effort putting in to getting yourself right, body right, all this, and then you go out and like, okay, cool, you got that balance. But if you haven't done that time where you like focus on something, you know what I'm saying, putting some type of shit into the world, whatever, you shouldn't be going out. You need to be working on something, changing something about yourself.
Like earn it, because it's gonna feel that much better.
Exactly.
It's gonna feel that much better. Like that's why I'm like, you know, I'm just like, and then when you fall in, like, you really fall in love with like the process or whatever, it sounds corny or whatever, that's fun in itself because you start looking at like, oh, I'm really hitting these goals I set for myself.
Because I
that's
remember,
fun.
Yeah. And I remember I was being get mode, right? I would be locked in and working out, going to the gym. Cause we had the gym was it 25 hour? I don't remember 25. But I remember I would go clubbing. I would get drunk. Fuck there at the club. And like, damn, I waste my time. And I would leave drunk and go to the gym. I'll go to the gym, work out. So I wore that motherfucker workout. I'll be drunk and I'll be halfway, you know what I'm saying, kind of on solo a little bit.
Yeah.
And I go to that motherfucker, get on a treadmill, do my walk, do my weight, whatever. Now I still had that process even after I'm drunk or whatever. After I went out drinking and shit.
Yeah.
And I sometimes leave every day, go to a gym. Cause the process, like once you got there, you start seeing the benefits and the after effect of what your process have done for your body.
I saw something that Mayweather did that. Mayweather, I don't think he drank. I'm unsure, but they said he used to run from the strip club.
Yeah.
He would run back, and then no, like after he was done, he said, "Okay, we're about to go for a run." He get his running gear out of his Maybach, whatever. So it's like if a rich motherfucker, if these motherfuckers is willing to, like, bro, like, who the fuck? Why do you think you can skip the process?
Exactly.
What's up
And
with
then
you?
especially go to motherfucker and just ain't shit there. Like I just waste time. And the worst thing to waste time and money.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, I hate hangovers. So it's like
exactly.
I can't even, like, my body even thinks, like, if I'm thinking about alcohol, my body's automatically thinking about the effect of it.
I had one glass of wine and a Red Bull. My throat like dry as hell. I'm drinking this hot water and shit. I'm like, yo, I get like a bottle or whatever, and I'll be like, shit, hungover and shit.
I can't do it no more, bro. Like, I'm over here for my next trips. I'm looking for places that have nice gyms. I'm around the gym. Bring my gym clothes with me when I'm traveling around. Like, that's how I have my enjoyment.
Yeah.
I can work out in a new city. I can, you know what I'm saying?
and I go out like when I go to the other country, that's when I go out or whatever, right? And I check out the scene, whatever. It's especially here, like if I go like to town, whatever, then I'm like, okay, I go check out the scene, whatever. Go to a bar, this and that, and I probably go to a certain club, whatever. But like, I can't, you know what I'm saying? That's probably a short time, but that's why I go and enjoy it. I'm like after I get my like Thailand places go, you can get your workout in. You know what I'm
Thailand's my
saying?
shit. Thailand's
Yeah,
different. Thailand got everything you need. Like,
exactly.
and they got some dope gyms too, so you got everything.
But you
Thailand
know where I
is
want to go to though? I would like to
where.
go to play Bali.
Oh yeah, gotta do
I
that.
never been there, so I'm like, okay, let me find those spots or whatever.
I'm a
Go check
probably,
it out.
yeah, I'm gonna hit that shit next year probably. Maybe New Year. I don't know.
'Cause I think everybody on their health tip in Bali. I think Bali is a health tip place.
That's what you want to show. Like, I don't understand, bro. Like, motherfuckers. I'm gonna be an example for this shit. I'm gonna show niggas this shit for real. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be, because that's the way, man. You get a different level of bitches, just a different echelon of lifestyle. Like,
And you feel better. Once you feel better, you're confident better, like you get, you know what I'm saying? Like what you are, you attract yourself to. Like if you feeling better and you feeling great, you feeling that you at your best shape of your life, best time, like you gonna attract the what's best for your life.
I told myself, I just said, this is what I want to do. I can't believe it. I probably lost more than this, but I wasn't tracking it when I first started.
Yeah.
Because I looked at that scale. I don't know if it's because I had my uniform on. You know that shit is heavy. So that has like
Right.
5 to 6 pounds to you. So
That's
I was
right.
like 290 something. I was like, nah, bro. This ain't the way. Not at all. And so now I'm like, shit, all I gotta do is keep following this shit. Once you build your system, your money system, your weight loss system, and you just keep
Right.
following and you know it works,
Yeah.
you can't lose.
And it's
It's
a
just about
starting
building the
process.
system. It's just about building the system, bro. That's it.
The
This is
starting
what I
process.
do. I'm not deviating from this. This is what works for me.
I'm looking at this video from about Vietnam. Hell, Vietnam, maybe even
That's on the list.
Yeah.
That's on the list.
I've seen how this guy here living. Like it must got 2 bedroom, 2 bed. I'm waiting on him to show the price. They say right now Vietnam a cheaper place. They say a lot of people move from Thailand to Vietnam because Thailand.
I told you what happened in Vietnam. Did I tell you?
What's that? What's that? 1,100 square feet, 2 bedroom, 2 bed.
The lady that basically crashed the market out there.
Oh yeah.
You
The
saw
one they
that?
put on the death.
Yeah. You saw that? You seen some video?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, man. She basically like crashed the damn market. You can get a crazy spot out there. Like imagine you got a spot in Vietnam, you got a spot in Thailand, and you just kind of hop between the two motherfuckers if you want to. Just hop around.
I have to do more research on it.
I do it.
See, now I'm saying like what area is the you know what I'm saying best
Get you a
spot.
badass Vietnam chick. You got a
But
chick
one
in
guy that I
Vietnam,
be
you got
following.
a chick in Thailand, you got a chick in Philippines, you got a chick in Cambodia. I mean, that might be a lot, but I'm looking at this little real estate agent, Vietnamese joint. Oh, Vietnamese. Oh, God. Shit, this place is like 90,000. Oh, never mind. This is Chiang Mai, Thailand. Hold up. I'm tripping. Bro, we already got the game plan. Like,
yeah.
I'm gonna get you in there, though. We're gonna get you on these.
I've been thinking about. Also, I've been saying. I seen the old buddy. He invited another couple in Vietnam. I think they had like a 4 bedroom house and shit for like $1,000 a month in Vietnam. So I'm like,
Just be a little
I don't know
tired.
what the other life like. You know what I'm saying? What the shit to do. It's one of the things where I just gotta go visit, see how it is. But what this motherfucker, I'm looking at this guy now. He's got crib. This motherfucker shit look nice. I'm waiting on to say the price. Cause he used to live in Thailand and shit. He just moved to fucking Vietnam. And he got
Shit,
nice size living room upstairs. But yeah, man, that shit. Right, check this out later.
All right, for sure.
I'm saying I'll probably get shit on for even saying this, but I don't really give a fuck. All right, so a couple of weeks ago, I was at a restaurant and there was about 10 girls across the table across from me, and the typical like going out girls, all dressed up, looking good. The dessert comes out, their dessert. It's like some special cookie or some shit, and every phone comes out, flashes on. These girls are salivating, but not for the dessert, for the Instagram story that they're about to get of the dessert. It's like social credit in this Black Mirror ass world that we live in. Going out has become like a content opportunity for a lot of these girls, and I think that's a huge part of why they love doing it, right? There's millions of TikToks like, you guys have to try this place. You won't believe the food at. Your regular dude doesn't care about any of this social media, showing off their life to others, what they're eating, that they're at this trendy TikTok restaurant. And that's the direction that nightlife in general has gone in. And I just don't care about any of that. Like, girls eat that shit up. They see the place on the phone, right? Then they got to go with their friends to eat there and take the picture that everyone takes with the little neon sign. It's like tequila girls or, some stupid shit like that. Guys don't care about that. You give me a burger and fries and I'm good. I'm straight for dinner, right? So a big part of why guys aren't being seen out and about at night is because it's performative. Nightlife became performative, and guys do not care about that, right? So it doesn't even clock. We don't even need to engage with it. Now, maybe the biggest reason for why I stopped going out all the time is because drinking makes me feel like shit. I can no longer deny this. This is just a fact. During the week, I found what feels like my routine, right? I'm a simple dude with a simple routine. It keeps shit in balance for me, right? But then when I go out drinking, I end up fucking up that routine so bad every single time. It kind of feels like there's this energy that's building, right, throughout the week. And when I decide to go out, I end up just pissing out all that energy on the weekend. And I have to reset from scratch on Monday. And then I get stuck in this cycle doing the same thing, rinse and repeat, right? So it's like all week you look forward to the weekend. You go out to the weekend, you want to blow your brains out after you wake up on Sunday. And it's like, okay, now I gotta go back to work and we gotta do this again. And you just end up stuck, right? Where when
Yeah, I also noticed that as well, man. Like the shit not even like people don't even go to have fun, just like you said, just performing like a fashion show and shit.
Yeah.
But
I'm
motherfuckers
not.
just
Like, hold on, don't move the food. Hold on.
exactly, man.
Bro, I'm trying to eat, bro. Like,
Yeah. Cause my time, man, I take a picture after I already ate and shit. Like shit. That was. But I'm like even going out these days they like it's just a headache. I get annoyed. So I'm like, let me remove myself from this situation.
now, do you think that's an age thing, or do you think it really has changed from what it was?
Both.
Okay.
I think it's an age thing, and there are a lot of shit like I'm no longer like into it as much. I well not say into can tolerate less. You know what I'm saying? And also it's changing as well. Like a lot of motherfuckers liking different type of shit. Like now, like I don't want to wait in the damn line or whatever. Like it's a line. I just. But now I just want like I like lounge type of vibe. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
that's a
saying? I want to
vibe.
have that.
That's a vibe.
Where ain't no lines, just walk in, get this, chill. You can hear each other talk. You know what I'm saying? It's more
Maybe have a
vibe.
beverage, a little snack,
Yeah.
some
There
good
it's just all
music.
about drink. They trying to get the money out of it. They're like most lounge, they trying to have you have a pleasant experience. Like the club, they always trying to get through, get this spot, and it crowded. Everybody trying to. Nah, I'm it on that. And one thing I gotta say I appreciate about Bahrain was like
It had the
you can go
vibes.
get you hello
The Middle East as a whole.
right middle
Right.
yeah. And you can get in the middle. You can play the middle field. You can get your like the vibe, chill vibe, and then you also got a little jump. We want to shake a leg or two or some shit. But now what they got there? But now I'm like shit. I take the lounge vibe. This nigga got he got him a little Vietnam chick in here already.
Cool.
This dude I'm watching.
Man, I was just seeing this. I just put Vietnam housing woman and I got this that Thai chick came on my joint.
Which one? The little skinny short joint.
Yeah. Farage Holmes. I don't know how she
Yeah.
came up.
Foreign home. Yeah, she always pop up in that shit.
Oh,
Wow. Oh, you watch her shit. Her shit be cheap. But she don't know how to. I guess she get a little better. She don't know how to. They don't know how to fucking show the home. They had the camera pointed at her the whole damn time. Like, bro, show the house. Show both.
They got some dope shit in Rwanda too.
I haven't looked at that. It's on YouTube or internet. The internet.
Yeah, I'm looking on YouTube.
I thought about it. I'll check it out.
That shit crazy. I could definitely see living out there and just posting up.
Only thing about there is like they'll tell you like them motherfuckers scam your ass. Motherfucker, you gotta be careful when you working with motherfucker there. When it comes to building your shit and all that. Take your half and run off with it.
Finesse your ass.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I'm like,
maybe just get a townhouse for a while. Stay there.
Yeah, that might be the move, man. I'm looking at I'll probably have to look at some more Vietnam video. Like he got a spacious jet, man. I might have to do a trip. I know you gotta do like the whole. I think you gotta send your passport in for the visa and all that shit for it.
I'll just go there. Yeah. Grind time. That's what we're grinding for right now.
Yeah. I watched it one cat. He usually always be in Thailand, between Thailand and go to Bali. But he been in Africa lately and shit. Him and his Thai chick been in Africa. I like shit. Africa cheaper than Thailand.
Oh, shit. Super depressed. Shit, give me a rose.
What's that?
Speak English. Hold on. You said what?
I've been thinking. I've been trying to narrow down on the spot to pick, man. To headquarters.
Just test out Thailand for me. Go later. Go do some recon. Let me know what it's like.
I already know that market. The only thing is that, like I said, like before, like it's the visa, man. I know with the other side, the visa, I can get a permanent visa and be good. Thailand, you gotta keep on renewing and going through that process. But the housing's cheaper though. Now I'm trying to introduce myself to other spot too. I like maybe third, fourth option, man.
Wherever you're gonna lay the groundwork, I follow.
I follow. Yeah. Right now, just I'll get my shit, man. I started setting my appointments and shit, man.
Same here. Oh, I found out about something I can give you.
Yeah.
So I was asking because one of my things would end up in my record, like the Genesis.
Right.
I was like, man, can you look at my record to see if this is in there? Because I had my shoulder, I had a torn labrum in my left shoulder.
Yeah.
It wasn't showing up in my main record. He said they have something called JLV, Joint Legacy Viewer. But it was
Right.
in there. And he was like, that's where a lot of stuff gets put if it didn't show up in that part that they use when they're trying to figure out your points and stuff at the end when you retire.
Mm.
It's called Joint Legacy Viewer. So just in case it's not showing, you can you check that out? How you know about that? But it was in there showing what happened to my shoulder and all that stuff. So now I got my shoulder in there, my knee, because I got my MRI and my other one. Then I'm gonna go
Right.
for my some different shit.
Yeah, man. I set an appointment. Them over the hell I had set like the what you call it shit? Health behavior, whatever. Them over there have a appointment to December. They had I don't know if they got one sooner than that, but they said one in December. I'm like, the fuck?
I'm gonna just start going all the time. I'm like, it's coming. What's up?
That's what I'm doing. I called them. Yeah. I called the motherfucker today, set some appointment. Like every week, I'm gonna call them up, set an appointment. Or get a referral with if I need a check, I haven't called them today. The hospital they ain't called. Usually, like what I did like about hospital, like soon as I get a referral, them motherfucker call me and set an appointment up. But my last time, them motherfucker just set an appointment, they ain't called me or nothing. Actually, I wonder what's this then. I might have to cut this out. 'Cause I had you know how you get like random numbers that's not saved? You have it don't go through your phone and shit. You automatic go to missed call. I'm gonna have to cut that shit off so I can get like 'cause I think motherfucker probably called me to set an appointment, but I had that shit on. I gotta realize how the fuck I do that shit. But yeah, man, I'm about to get off this motherfucking thing.
All right, bro.
Getting down 4-hour mark.
It's been real.
Yes, sir. Until next time, America.
All right, bro. Peace.